Now you're chopping it up with Cherry Poppins, where we be on that pop life shit with lit topics. Yeah, we keep it lit in this room. Every Thursday night at 9, we on Zoom. And the panelists is hitting. Keep up with the comments where it's all written with the symphony of voices of opinion and choices. A delicacy of words like clams and oysters. Yeah, 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 yeah. See y'all at 9. Yo, 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 I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Can you hear me clear? Is there any static? Who in here? Yo, Murph, that's you in the building. Am I clear? Yo, what's good? What's good? Feeling good. Slept a lot. What's good, my people? We in the building. Yeah. Is that Troy Hardy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm clear, good looking. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A little refreshed in that thing. Got me a little bit of water. What's good, my people? Hold on. Y'all gotta say something now. Y'all already know what type of time I'm on. Y'all gotta say something so I know y'all in the building. What's good, Dana Davis in the building? What's good, baby? Yeah. Who else in here? Identify yourself. I know who's in here. Bruce Hairston in the building. What's good with you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm talking about. Come on up in here. Yeah. Come on up in here and chop it up with your girl. I'm gonna give y'all a few to get up in here. I'm mad imp, yo. Mind you, like 2 minutes ago, I wasn't this hype though. You know. What's going on? Who else in here? Y'all say something now. Don't be trying to say I'm acting funny and stuff if I don't shout y'all out. I don't know. Y'all ain't coming up in my house and ain't speaking and stuff. I see you peeking, but you ain't speaking. Nah. What's good? Y'all feeling good? I know you always on go. That's what I'm talking about. Know what I'm saying? Tasha Allen, what's good, mama? Happy New Year's, beautiful. Yeah. Come on up in here. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time to get up in here. What is it? 9:02. I'm on time. Come in here. Say something. Komar, what's good with you? Welcome, 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 welcome. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Tasha. I appreciate that. Yeah. What's up in here? Good evening, Kenya. Yeah, yeah. Y'all keep on coming on through here. Any of y'all know what the topic is about tonight? You know what? I didn't even pin it. But let's see who knows. Penny in the building. What's up, Penny? And actually, when I get into this topic, I'm gonna get, if y'all want to come up, I'm gonna give y'all one at a time. If I have too many up, I'm not gonna be able to read my comments. I need to read my comments. I need to know what the people are saying at the bottom. All right. Yes, Murph, that's right. Yes. Give it up for that. DB. All right. I see 10 of y'all up in here. Who else up in here? I want to shout y'all out before I start. Nicole Dorothy, what's up, beautiful? Happy New Year. Yeah. I'm gonna just jump on into it. So, actually, this topic was inspired by Kenya R. Mitchell and also Pastor Elsie Harmon, but Kenya R. Mitchell. This is dedicated to you, homie. This was inspired by you. So what we're talking about tonight is Stockholm Syndrome, right? Being in an abusive relationship, right? And why is it so hard for people to leave these situations, and why do they gravitate towards their abuser? Also talking about trauma bonding. Y'all heard that? Y'all caught that? Hold on, I need to go do one thing. One thing. Just bear with it. Just bear with it. Bear with me. Okay, let's. All right. Yep. Abusive relationships, Stockholm Syndrome, trauma drama. I said it all. Trauma bonding. People gravitating to their abuser, and why it's so hard for them to leave. Hey, Weezy in the building. What's up, Ron DeSantis? What up, bro? All right, by show of likes or hands, how many of y'all have? I see you, Tracy Woodson. What's up, baby? Welcome. How many of y'all how many of you have been in a abusive relationship? If you don't mind sharing, put your little hand up, make a comment or something, so we can get this going. And yeah, I know. Let me just say, this live, but okay, all right. I see you, baby. All right. Oh, this is gonna be good. Right. So we got one here so far. How many of y'all have been in? And listen, when I say an abusive relationship, this doesn't just mean an intimate. Your friends can be abusive and all that. You know what I'm saying? You're growing up, your parents, any abusive relationship. If you can relate, hands up. All right, I see two. Ruga. You know what, Ruga? When I have a lighter, I don't have a lighter. Welcome. This is the one time I don't have a lighter up here. And it does not just mean physical abuse. That's right. Yep. It doesn't just mean physical abuse. It can be mental, emotional. Abuse is abuse. Y'all know. Andre McLean in the building. What's up? Thank you. I thank all of y'all for coming through. So you've been in an abusive relationship before. All right. We're going to get into that. And I'm going to ask you, do y'all know what Stockholm Syndrome is? What is Stockholm Syndrome? Because if you don't know, I'm going to tell you what it is. Anyway, I'm just going to tell you. But I just want to see what y'all know. Let me go on my notes. So, give me a few seconds. Maybe somebody type it. Now, let me stop. Let me go ahead into it. Okay, Stockholm Syndrome is an emotional response. It happens to some abuse and hostage victims when they have positive feelings toward an abuser or captor. Y'all got that? A person who develops Stockholm Syndrome often experience symptoms of post-traumatic stress, nightmares, insomnia, flashbacks, a tendency to startle easily, confusion, and difficulty trusting others. Is that relatable to you guys? People who stay in these relationships partly because they are trying to win back the abuser's affection. Is that relatable? Is that relatable? You know how sometimes we wonder, especially if you haven't been through it, or sometimes you've been through something, but because somebody's situation is physical, you think you can relate, but abuse is abuse, period, right? So, you know how sometimes you wonder, if this person is abusing them like that, why do they keep going back? Why do they stay there? Can y'all tell me why did y'all stay in the situations that y'all stayed in after abuse or whatever, while the abuse was going on? Because some people say, can't be me. This and this and that. I'm out of here. Ain't always that easy. You know how we be quick to judge. You got to walk in somebody's shoes and hurt your feet first. And then the next thing is, Nakia, I see you, beautiful. What's up, baby? Your ex broke your nose, Rhonda. Oh, wow. All right. So, Nakia, we talking about being in abusive relationships, Stockholm Syndrome, trauma bonding, and why do people gravitate to their abusers? Rather it's mental, physical abuse. Oh no, that was Andre. Andre said his ex broke his nose. See? Men get abused too. Lack of self-love, Nakia said. Nakia said it's a lack of self-love. Why do people gravitate? And let's also tap in on the trauma bonding while y'all at it too. Do y'all know what that is? Trauma bonding. No, not defeat. Absolutely. Sometimes it's fear. Okay, Penny said sometimes it's fear. Kia said it has nothing to do with loving oneself. Come on, y'all. Let's get into it. Yes. Let me hit this trauma bonding. A trauma bond is a deep emotional attachment that develops in a relationship characterized by abuse. That's emotional, physical, or both. Exploitative relationships create trauma bonds. These occur when a victim bonds with someone who is destructive to them. That relatable? How many of y'all have trauma bond or trauma bond with people? I think once Nakia said, I think once you realize, hold on, Andre, just give me a second and I'm going to let you come up. Just give me a second. I think once you realize you're yearning for trauma bonds, you analyze why you are yearning for it. I got you, Andre. Just give me a second. I don't do the abuse thing. You got a man want to come up there. Yeah. Let me speak for me. I was raised in trauma bonds, so they were normal until I realized they're not supposed to be normal. All right. Okay. That goes back to, the first teacher, the first laws from the household, what you grow up around, you think that it's normal to you because, that's what you see until you get out here and then you see it's a whole different world, it's a whole different thing, and things is different. Hold on, I don't want to miss what nobody is saying. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at it from this view. I'm going to go in here with y'all. If I can. Carolyn Rhodes in the building. Hey, boo. Thank you for tuning in, honey. Hold on. Let me see. Let me find myself. No, okay. So Ruger said, no confidence in thyself. So you end up destroying your heart, which the heart with the mind is what you mean? Nakia says, Kia, everyone has their own opinion on the why. That's mine. Anybody else got some feedback on that? How did you, when did that day come where you decided, okay, this is enough and I'm out of here? What gave you the strength? How did you leave your abusive relationship that you was in? If you don't mind sharing. Is the mind I meant to say. Tasha said, I stayed because of the kids, and he was mostly the breadwinner. It made me feel I needed him until I realized I could make it on my own and worked 2 jobs to get me and my kids out of the situation. Hats off to you, boo. Come on, y'all. Give it up for Tasha. All right, baby. I appreciate you for sharing. Thank you so much. Anybody else? Or anybody that can relate to what she just said? Jennifer Berry, thank you, baby. Good evening. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I know the trauma bonding is relatable. You know, when you start dealing with other people too, it says that's destructive, but just that is destructive. Realize that's all right. I got it because you see how I read. I fix it. Sometimes some of these typos, man, some of them, you really got to work it around. Because some of us talk through the mic, and then my fingers kind of thick at the tip, so my thing be messed up. It's fine. You good. Anybody else want to share? What gave you the strength? How did you leave the relationship that you were in? And let me ask y'all another question too while y'all doing that. All right. Because you have some people that will leave out of this one relationship, but then they find themselves right back into a next abusive relationship. What about your friends? Have you been in situations where you were emotionally, mentally, whatever, physically abused by a friend? And if so, share. And what made you end that or leave that as well, if you did? Hopefully, you're not still there sitting there. But everybody has their time when they feel like enough is enough. I see you, E. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. Are y'all typing? Andre, I'm gonna wait for somebody to see if they're gonna say something. I'm gonna let you come on up here. See what you got to say. Good evening. And if y'all want to come up and share a little piece or give a little, some words of advice, somebody might be watching that might be going through that type of situation. Maybe your words can help. You know what I'm saying? Or type something in the comments or whatever. Me casa, you casa. So y'all welcome to come on up. Andre, I'm gonna let you hop up real quick. You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's water. Where you at, Andre? I see your request. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you to come up. You ready? Let's see what's Andre talking big. Yep, he said he ready. Yeah, welcome Andre up here on this live.
Yo, what up, Karma?
Hey, what's good?
Man, chilling. Get my ass ready for bed so I can get up and go to work at 5 in the morning.
I don't know. You sound low on my end. Can you guys hear him?
Huh?
I don't know. Can y'all hear him really good? Because it sound low on my end.
I can hear you.
So
I can hear
how you
you.
doing? How's everything? Good?
Everything's good. Everything's good. Yo, believe it or not, things got better. If you look on my page, I done changed my bike club. I done changed half my life.
Wait, Andre, bring your mic a little closer because I don't know why. He's fine. It's me. It's me. All right. It's just me.
Yeah, I done changed my bike club. I done changed
Say
a
it
lot
again.
of things in my life. Word. But yo, that abusive stuff, yeah,
I
that's
can't hear
real.
him at all. It's me. He's clear. Okay, y'all can hear him. All right. Repeat
Yeah,
one more
that
time,
that
Andre.
that abusive stuff, that's real.
That's
I done changed a lot of things in my life. If you look on my page, you'll see I done changed a lot of stuff. I'm not in that same space that I was before. You know what I'm saying? And but that abuse, that shit is real. And you know what? It's not just females that's getting abused. Dudes get abused too.
right.
They might not want to admit it. They might not want to admit it, but dudes get abused too. Because there's a lot of females that they be hooked on that they feel that maybe they don't want to lose them or give up on them or whatever, and they put up with a lot of stuff.
Right. So
You
let's
know,
let me ask you a question because you touched in on your your ex. Hold on. Yes, we do get abused like crazy. Oh my God, that's Eric. Um, so you tapped in on your ex breaking your nose. Where you at? I can't see you.
yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here. I had to change my earpiece. My Bluetooth died.
That was you that said your ex broke your nose. Hey Mo,
Yeah.
I see you. Just knocked me right
Yo,
out.
believe it or not, me and my ex was having an argument, or, well, I can't even say an argument. We was having a disagreement. And I was like, yo, baby, you know what? This shit is not that important. I went to give her a hug, and she swung, and my whole life, I had niggas wanted to break my nose, my jaw. They wanted. She caught that one lucky punch because I was trying to give her a hug,
Wow.
and it. I tried to work things out with her, but it didn't work. We broke up,
Okay.
and now, mind you, I am not a soft dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm a biker. I'm in a fucking street club. We outlaw. We fight. We thump
Hmm.
if we have to. Yo, it was crazy. Well, Karma, you already know me for a long time already, so you know where I'm coming from.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can see me good in
Yes, I
my.
can see you good.
All right.
And while we
Yeah.
at, I appreciate you for sharing your your thoughts and your story.
Well,
But
I
I
don't
want to
come. I
wait.
don't
Hold on
come
a
live.
second, Latasha. I see you. Hey, honey. Thank you for joining. I see you, Mo. Courtney Teller. I see you. All right, y'all. Listen, I'm a. Don't think I'm ignoring y'all because I want to get to talk to the people. So I'll get back to y'all with shouting you out. But I am going to read your comments. Hold on, Andre. Ruger said, "Shit." He said, I get verbal abuse. I get verbal abuse by my ex-wife. She a pain in the bunion, I tell you. Oh boy. Monique
Shit.
said, no fight
I go
today.
through with my kid's mother, and I don't even talk to her
Yeah, oh shoot. I remember. Um,
ass.
so I mean, what gave you the strength to leave that relationship real quick? If somebody else wants to come up here, feel free to hit that request and you could come up here and share your story. Hi, Melissa Thomas. She said you're a very honest dude.
Nah,
Um, thanks for joining, Melissa. Hey, hey. What I
what
was gonna
gave
say.
me the
Yeah, what
strength?
gave you the
What
strength to leave that relationship?
well, I left because after that point, it started getting a little bit violent. And, I had to remind her, I'm nothing less than a man. I said, I'm nothing less than a man. You put your hands on me. And then, I'm still healing from the surgery that I had to get on my nose. So now you still trying to the jealousy, the anger. Listen, I know people, and that's the way it's gonna be. You know, I could get phone calls. I never stop my people and my phone don't barely ring.
Well, Monique said answer the phone, but Mo, if he's talking on the thing, you got two phones, Andre?
No.
You calling him while he's on the live talking.
Oh, she
She's
calling me.
saying, she's telling
I
you to answer the phone. Meanwhile,
answer the
so
phone while I'm on
crazy.
live. I'm
Right.
on live. That ain't gonna happen right this second. So I'm sorry. And how did you get my number?
And a oop, and a oop, and a oop,
You
oop, oop.
know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure you're not on my friend list.
That's Monique.
No, Monique, November weather?
November weather.
Oh, word?
Yeah, that's who that
Oh,
is.
shit. November. Oh, man. What's up, November? You married. You can't be
All
calling
right,
me you
listen, Andre,
married.
I'm gonna drop you down. All right, thank you for sharing your story.
No, but I'm saying, though, you know what? The thing is, when you with somebody that you love,
Okay.
and you really love this person, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you will let yourself put up with certain things that you ain't gonna normally put up with a average person. Like, you know, if I like say me and you get together, you ain't gonna put up with me with the same thing that you might put up with somebody that you feel like you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with. It happens. It's not good, but it happens.
Right.
And you know what? You got to look at what it is for your long term, your long run, and what's going on. Because sometimes your strength comes from some place that you don't even know you got strength at. It be like the wildest thing. Because you already know I went through my downs and I went through my. Yo, now, what? You look at me now and you see the type of job I'm doing. You see the work I do now and the money I make. Yo, but you know what? I probably wouldn't have been there if I couldn't get rid of that person that was trying to do other things. So it's just a matter of finding your inner strength. You can't put up. You want to because you think somebody's going to change, and
Right.
that's what happens a lot. You think that somebody's going to change. I'm a stick it out, and they're going to change because they see I'm about. But you know what? Once it become that type of situation, a lot of times they ain't going to change. It's going to escalate and get worse,
That's a fact. Mm-hmm.
you know, and you got to find that inner strength in you, and you got to figure out, is this what I want to do? I'm not going to go through a whole bunch of broken noses. I'm not going to do that. I went my
Right.
whole life without having a broken nose. How many fights have I had? Gang fights, train fights, car fights. All yo, hit with sticks, chains, bats, and then my girlfriend broke my nose for the first time in my whole life.
Hold on,
That ain't gonna
Andre.
happen.
That experience made you stronger for the next, Mr. Andre. Latasha Jackson said that experience made you stronger for the next person.
No, it made me stronger, but you know what? A next person, they it's a hard time because people's not gonna love you the way that you want to be loved. So it's a matter of what you're willing to sacrifice for that love. What are
Mm.
you willing to sacrifice? Because it's all going to come with the good, it's going to come with the bad, it's going to come with the ugly. So, what are you willing to sacrifice? Like, you'll put up with this, but you won't put up with this. You'll put up with that, but this is something that is essential, or you need this. You know, you got to think about what it is that you want, and that's what you got to shoot for. It's going to be hard to find because it's hard to find. Cause I've been single for a minute and it's hard to find. You know, even during the COVID, females that I've been meeting, they want to go out. They want to party. Yo, the hell with that. I ain't trying to go out and party. You want to come and chill out. We could party in the crib. We could party together. We could do whatever. But it ain't going to be going out.
Right.
And and just running rampage. Even when I see you go out for breakfast and stuff like that, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't be around like a whole bunch of people. You know who you are around, and you know what they're
Right.
about.
Right. So
You know?
Andre, listen, y'all give it up for Andre. Thank you so much for coming up. And
Yeah, I don't do that, but I
yeah,
love
I
you,
know, and
Karma.
sharing your story. You know you're welcome here anytime. Look. When you get off, you can read the comments because they talking to you. Courtney Taylor said, I feel you, bro. All right, so Andre, thank you once again. Hats off to you. I'm
Oh,
glad
one
you're
thing I
doing
want to
great.
say. One thing I
Huh?
want to say. One thing I want to say.
Okay.
Karma, you done lost that weight. You looking good, woman.
Thank you very much.
Word, you
Y'all don't know
looking
me by Karma. They don't know me by
good.
Karma, or
Nah, they
some of them
don't
do
know.
because I was that
Yo,
name
but
on here.
but 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 yo, you looking good, guys. Oh, girl.
Okay, Andre.
Yo, you got
Thank
you
you,
got
baby.
you
You know
got
I love you
you know
like cook food.
two and a big toe.
Oh my God, goodbye. See you later,
Yeah.
crazy.
Love you,
Thank
baby.
you. So crazy. Thanks. Hey, Gina, cousin Gina sitting in the building. Thank you, boo. Ralph Bill in the building. Hey. Benjamin Hawkins in the building. Yeah, y'all come on in. Tasha, don't laugh. So yeah, anybody else that's in those comments before I get my people to come up, want to talk about their situation as far as going through abuse, what gave you the strength to leave. You could type it in your comments. Trauma bonding, if you can relate. I know, Dana, you did say something that you'll do anything for love, but you won't do that. Is that what you said? Courtney Taylor said, I hear you, bro, feel you. Briefly, do somebody want to come up and share a situation or story? Listen, it's your story. You tell it whenever you want to. You might you never know. Get through to somebody, like I said, so they'll see that they're not alone in a situation. And do y'all want to get back to the Stockholm syndrome? Why do people we was tapping on that a little bit before Andre came up. Why do I need more feedback? Why do people tend to gravitate to their abuser? All right, mama, let you come up. Everybody gonna get like a minute. Come on in, baby. Welcome Mo Renee Smith to the building. Look at her.
Up, y'all. Like, I'm going through it right now and shit. My husband is a drug addict, and I love him so much, and I want him back. But he did right by leaving me because he knew it. He couldn't do both, and I stayed and put up with the junk for as forever, and I probably would still, because that's how much I love him. But he left me because he knew he wasn't right for me.
Right.
But I think one of the main reasons why people stay is because they're just used to it. And my mother always said, the devil you know is sometimes better than the devil you don't.
Mm.
And it's harder to tell your story all over again to somebody and try to convince them or try to just, make them a believer or whatever. But that's why I stayed. And I'm in a toxic relationship right now with you know who.
Mm.
And I stay because I'm loyal. Because if I fuck with you, I'm stuck with you. And if I promise you something, I'm gonna see it out to the end. And I think that's one of the main reasons why people stay. One of the two main reasons. That's why I do it. As dumb as it may seem, and I'm not the best one to give advice, but when you feel it in your gut something ain't right, head for the dough, man.
See,
Head
and I
for the
love that.
dough.
Hold on, because they're talking to you in here. Let me read some of the comments, okay?
Stockholm Syndrome is a phenomenon in which kidnapped victims develop. Yes, it's facts because that's all you know. So you rather buddy up than to get abused.
Mm-hmm.
So you succumb to the abuse by placating the situation and pacifying and doing whatever you need to do so you're not getting hurt. But then you become so used to it and so dependent upon that is that's all you know. And that's and even the abuse may seem like it's love to you, may seem like it's comforting to you, even if you know that it's not right.
Mm-hmm. Wanting to win that person's
it's all you got
affection,
at the
loving
time.
the part when they
Yep.
are nice to you.
When they are nice to you, you're holding on to that. You're grabbing onto that.
Let me ask you
and
a
hoping
question,
that
Mo.
that will repeat itself. Yes.
You've experienced physical abuse before?
Terribly.
Okay, let me ask you
I've
this.
had broken bones.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, sis. Like, seriously, I'm gonna
Thank
ask you
you.
something though. Seriously, and you know the physical abuse thing, right? So you know the time, like, okay, once they do what they do to you, and then they're remorseful, well, seeming like they're remorseful, and they're loving on you. Hi, Troy Bass Night, welcome in. They're remorseful, you know, like all loving up on you. Was that something that you looked forward to? So did you look like later on? Did
You
you
do
get in
look forward to
situations
it.
where you felt like
You got some people that like that.
that felt like it's
that
love if
that
they didn't
make up
abuse you?
shit.
Like you didn't feel loved unless
Yeah.
you were?
That if you and in all honesty, I said that to the knucklehead I'm with now. Like I felt like if you didn't put your hands on me, you didn't care enough about me. You didn't, if you ignored my bullshit, if walked away from me, and even I went after the motherfucker to get him to fight me,
Oh wow.
so I could feel that
Yeah.
love, feel
Yeah.
something, that attention, even if it was aggressive, but that shows that I didn't love myself enough. I didn't love me more.
Is this relatable to you guys in that's watching? I'm sure. Hold on, Mo. Wow.
And it's sad.
Andre
It's
said,
sad,
"Word,
but
this
it's
is
real,
so
and it
true."
happens every day. It happens every day.
Gina said, "Thank you for the definition. I never heard of it until now." I think that's what what Kenya put up with Stockholm. Courtney said, I feel you. I feel you. I've been there. Let me said this. We can't change nobody but ourselves. I'm being in a relationship with a drug person, and I love her so much. I had to learn to let it go because the battle she had, she refused to let go. So I had to let it go for me, not for her.
Sometimes you have to. You got to fall back. It hurt, And Mary J. Blige sang it the best. Sang it, child. Mr. Wrong. I love my Mr. Wrong.
Man.
Bad boys ain't no good. Good boys ain't no fun. But at the end of the day, you know what you're supposed to do. But we ignore that inner strength in us. That's God talking to us. You're conscious, that's God talking to you.
Right.
And you know better. But you know what? Like that piece of candy, knowing you were diabetical, you still want it.
Yeah, but hold on.
You still
What's
want
up,
it.
sis?
I'm
T
gonna take some more insulin.
That's a fact, Mo.
All right, y'all.
That's a fact.
Love you guys. Love you guys.
No.
I'm out of here.
Hold up.
Wait.
I wasn't.
Chill out. Okay. I was trying to give everybody their turn.
I was just saying hello. You was talking about the candy that you know you're not supposed to have.
But you diabetical.
So if you could drop a jewel on everybody that's looking and listening, and if maybe
I got my candy right here. Knowing I ain't supposed to eat that shit, but it's right there. If I could drop a jewel on anybody, I would say this: follow your instinct, not your heart, not even your mind. You feel that sinking feeling in your stomach. You know what I'm saying? It's your gut. Like if you're going down a roller coaster, you get that feeling in your stomach. You know what's right or wrong, and it's easier said than done. But don't be in any abusive relationship. And internal scars, internal wounds, words, they cut like a knife. Scars we don't see on the outside.
Yeah.
I had a broken shoulder, a broken leg when I was 18, broken jaw. My nose is still broke. I refuse to let them cut my shit open to fix it. It's not worth it. Because who's fucked up in the end? And then they walk off and go with the next bitch or dude, nigga, whatever, chick, whatever, and living their life, living their best life, and you stuck suffering, still worrying about this person, still holding on to something. And let me tell you something, the same person you meet, we all change, we all grow, hopefully upward mobility,
Yeah.
instead of downward regression, digression, degression, however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? But the same person that you got with is not going to be the same person 10 years from now.
Right.
And you can't hold on to yesteryears and keep hoping that this person is going to go back to who they was when you met them. Yeah. I was who I was when I got here. All that Jay-Z shit. Da, 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 da. No, you're not. No, you're not. You change. You grow, either for the better or for the worse. But if they can't grow with you, if there's no progress, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. It's going to hurt. And a thing I learned over the years, I read it somewhere, I don't remember where, but it read that it takes, for however long you was with that person, it takes about half that time to get over that person. Give yourself that time. Learn yourself. Find a hobby. Go back to school. Change career. Do something to improve yourself and change your focus from that person is not you. Mm-hmm. That person is not your life. You can't make somebody your life. Start from finish. Even in between, you have to be your own individual, have your own self-identity through the whole relationship. Yeah, we can come together as a couple, but I am who I am. When I wake up in the morning, I wake up to God and myself. Mm-hmm. When I go to sleep, I go to God and myself. When I look in the mirror, I see me. Right. And you got to love yourself enough to know when enough is enough. Don't ever let nobody hurt you. Yes. Because they're going to keep on doing it. My mother always said, my mother, a very smart, great woman, Mount Vernon in the building, talk about it. My mother always said, my phone just died, y'all. I'll hit y'all back in a few.
Thank you, Ma. I appreciate you, love. Oh, my gosh. Y'all give it up for Mo, y'all. Jules, give it up for Mo. In the meanwhile, let me shout. Oh, my gosh. Sharon Walters is in the building. Can y'all say happy birthday to Sharon Walters? I missed it, but hey, you here now. Let me go up here. Teresa Thomas said, instinct is very real. Yes, y'all, don't sleep on that. Don't sleep, because that's the truth right there, your instinct. It tells you we're blessed with that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You feel that gut feeling, you know what type of time it is. You know what type of time it is. I appreciate her for coming up here and sharing. I pulled it up too far. You know why? Because when she was on here, I could only see a little bit of my thing. I'm so crazy. But anyway, I appreciate that. Y'all have any feedback or whatever? Anybody else want to come up or share their story or just anything in the comment? Hold on, let me see the time. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Still early. Luke. Hey, you in the building. What's up? Yes, happy birthday, Sharon. Corinne, good night. You in the building. You in the building. You in the building. You in the building. So anybody else want to come and share their story or whatever, feel free. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Feel free. Wait. My thing is sliding. Okay. Am I saying it right? Stephen or Stephon? Stephen Moore is in the building. Welcome, 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 welcome. Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? Somebody? All right, all right, all right. Welcome Ken to the room, y'all. Kenya.
What up, good people?
It's smoking your brain.
Okay, and what's your point?
Cause it's going like that. There you go.
Is it bothering you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Don't mind us, y'all.
Now you clear.
Got the 8 things, so we got to do this before we start talking. It's all right. I'm going to put it out anyway. I don't smoke on camera.
It looked like one of them hemp incense things, because it wasn't exotic. All right, y'all. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm still here. What's up?
Come on, Ken. Share story.
What are we talking about?
What you were talking about the other day, the Stockholm.
I'll tell you what, I'm not going to share my story because my story is dropping over on TikTok. But I'll answer any questions you got.
Oh, right. But you could what you said, you would answer something?
Huh?
I didn't hear what you said.
I said, I'm not going to tell my story because my story is dropping over on TikTok. So y'all might want to follow me over there if you want to hear my story. I said, but I will answer any questions that you have.
Oh, okay. So they would have to go follow and then come back and answer. I mean, no. Either way.
If they got a question, Ruga, she didn't have a
Thank
lighter, but
you.
I got
Oh
a
my
lighter.
gosh.
I got a lighter. Hot damn, I got a lighter. Hey, Gina. No, if they got a question, they can type it in the chat. I can see the chat room. I'm still here. Anybody that don't know that I rock purple for domestic violence abuse survivor. I rock teal for child sexual abuse survivor. I rock green for mental health. I rock red for depression. I rock green for PTSD. And I rock pink for women's health. So.
Hold on a second, Kim. I'm sorry. Teresa, the topic is about being in an abusive relationship, Stockholm Syndrome, trauma bonding. Why do people gravitate to their abusers? That was it, right?
Yeah, that was it.
I don't know why I thought it was. That's what the topic is about tonight. And everybody's sharing it, if they been in an abusive relationship, rather it was physical, mental. I said physical, mental.
Let me answer Ruga, my hoodies come in whatever color you want. So I rock all 65 colors of the ribbons. So you tell me your color and I got you. All hoodies are black, but your colors can be whatever you want. So yeah, of course I got to do a shameless plug, but she don't care. So yes, I have a foundation. It's called I'm Still Here Project. My hoodies are I'm Still Here. The sleeve says without the struggle. The other sleeve says despite the pain. So yes, I'm still here. I'm a survivor. So now, what do you want? What questions you got?
Survivor of a couple
domestic violence.
Abuse.
I'm a domestic violence. I'm a child sexual abuse survivor. I mentally deal with depression. I currently deal with depression. I currently deal with mental health. I currently deal with PTSD. I am trauma. Yes, I trauma bond most of my relationships, but we'll get into that. Women's health. Yeah.
All right.
And most people that know me know, yes, I am very open about my story. I went through what I went through for somebody else.
Mm. Dana said, I love it. Teresa said, that's dope. Y'all go over there, type in I'm Still Here project.
Yes. So you can find me on TikTok under the I'm Still Here project. That's where my story will drop. You can find me on IG under the I'm Still Here project. And you can find me on Facebook under the I'm Still Here project. Gina, it's all right. I'm still here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Tasha said, I'm glad you survived. Definitely. That goes back to that inner strength that you just don't know you have sometimes, and boom.
You know, I could say that, but it also goes back to a lot of people don't understand that the brain is very powerful, and your brain will protect you from a lot of stuff, especially a lot of childhood trauma. Your brain protects you because it can actually literally drive you insane. So your brain kind of protects you. So I literally do not remember most of my childhood because it was my brain's way of protecting me from the trauma of my childhood. Yes, Dana, that's my next hoodie. So that one will be dropping probably around June. Probably maybe around August when it
What's
starts
that?
to
What
get...
didn't kill us made us stronger?
Yeah, that'll be the next hoodie that drops.
And that's true. Tasha said, yes, it blocked out a lot of stuff. Yup. Gina said,
Yep.
thank you for sharing your story. And yes, it made you strong. Yes. Indeed. Definitely,
I'm
indeed.
sitting up here with a rag on my hair. I look like a little old lady. Let me take my rag off, y'all. I got hair. And it's kind of sort of done. But I just walk around with a scarf on all the time. I'm always home. I work from home, so I'm in a scarf 90% of the time. So my hair's actually done.
Would any of you like to come up or ask her questions? Come up, share a story. Oh, it's curled.
Yeah, I curled it.
Oh, wow, nice. That is different. I don't think I never seen it curl. Courtney said, you are powerful. True indeed.
So what you want to talk about? There's too much empty. You know,
Yeah,
empty.
that's gonna be a topic too, Ruger.
What?
Huh. Suicide is on the rise.
Suicide is on the rise. You know, but it all stems back to trauma. You know, people don't just kill themselves for nothing. You know, so you got to find out what's going on in that person's life now, what went on in that person's life in the past, you know, because it could be something, you know, some people might kill themselves because they had a flashback of something that happened 10 years ago. You know, their body did you know, somehow that memory might escape their mind, you know, and now they're dealing with something that their body didn't want to deal with 10 years ago and they're not ready for it. So, you know, people don't just kill themselves for nothing.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the
What kind of work do I do?
I ain't even gonna say nothing. Because when I tell you, I don't want to believe me. You want me to tell him? Why are you cracking up?
Because I know what's gonna come out of your mouth. What kind of work do I do?
She worked for the CIA, y'all. Look. She worked for the CIA, y'all. Am I smiling? I think my eyes are smizing, but she works for the CIA. I think I'm joking.
Dana said, what the fuck?
Wait. She worked for the CIA. I'm not even being funny.
Sharon says, sometimes We take to men looking for that father figure. I never knew my dad. I went through it all going to with black eyes. I got tired. I asked for help. I didn't want to be alone. It was hard for me to learn to love me, that I come first. It was crazy. I got mentally sick. I had to run, left everything behind. God is good. I got our gun to my head. It was crazy. Yo, on the real,
Wow.
I can identify with that. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm
Definitely.
glad you're still here to tell your story. Don't never let no one take your voice again. This is your voice. This is your truth. Live in your truth. You know, you're a beautiful woman. Don't let nobody tell you differently. Yeah, and you know, I'm glad you're still here.
And what did you tell Amy the other day? Don't, let nobody silence you for telling your story.
Yeah, don't be silenced. You know, there's a lot of people that don't want me to talk. I feel like this. I'm 54 years old. What they gonna do to me?
Your story, only you can tell your story.
What they gonna do? They gonna stop talking to me? We all know I
Janice
don't.
said, if you are CIA, I need you.
Messed up. I didn't word it right, but I guess you got what I'm trying to say. I went through hell. Oh, I got exactly what you're trying to say. I read through those lines very well. I got exactly what you're trying to say. Yeah.
Tasha, you see it, Kenya?
Latasha said, I was talking to my mom about some experiences I had. Listen, she's still mad, and it's been 2 weeks. She wish I had kept my thoughts to myself. You know, and that's the sad part about it. People would much rather you internalize it and keep it to yourself than hear your truth. Because once they hear your truth, now it's no longer quiet. You know, you can no longer pretend that this didn't happen.
Oh, yes. Say it again.
You know, once you start telling people and start talking about it, it's like, oh, okay, we can't pretend this didn't happen no more because now you're talking. So now they wish it's like, look, I wish you would have never told me this, because if you would have never told me this, then I could have continued moving on with my life as if it didn't happen.
Yep.
Nah, partner.
And what about when they already know and hoping you don't say nothing and you say something the same thing?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I got family members that don't want me to talk.
Hi, Talisa. Welcome in. Hold on, Ken. I'm sorry. Welcome.
She felt attacked. I didn't let up. Look, I gotta be real careful.
What you said? Good, Kenya?
No, I said, look. I didn't know it. I said I got to be real careful how I word this, because I got to be mindful that this is her mother we're talking about.
Right.
You know, that's what people fail to realize. You know, people vent, and they might vent about a family member, but that doesn't necessarily they want your input about that family member. So you got to be very mindful of how you approach topics like that. But what I say is, if she felt attacked, then, you know, my mom always says, shit, hit dogs bark.
Yeah,
you know,
hit dog will
holler. So a bone, the one that barked the loudest, you know.
Tasha Allen said a lot of family secrets are being exposed.
Yeah.
And she said and then the other is two Latasha. Latasha Jackson said she's gonna keep applying pressure.
Absolutely. Until you get the resolution that you're looking for, apply pressure.
That's right.
Sharon Walter said it was crazy. After a while, it becomes fatal attraction. God blessed me to get out. He didn't kill me. Latasha Jackson.
Delando. Sorry, guys.
Latasha Allen said, keep talking about it. You know, I can't really talk about too much, Latasha, because I don't know your story.
And the dynamic.
Right. I don't know the whole dynamics behind your story. I don't know what type of trauma your mother caused you. But, you know, I tell all my kids, you know, I tell my kids. Hey, Teresa.
Teresa, thank you, boo, for coming through.
Um,
PYT right there.
all of my children are grown. My youngest child is 20. I am very open about letting people know that I fucked up my children's lives. All of my children deal with mental health. Generational curses are passed down. So, but I'm also very open with my children, and we have very candid discussions. One of my children, um, she deals a lot with mental health. So me and her talk about a lot of things. Um, I truly hope that you have the type of relationship with your mother to where you can go to her and have these type of discussions so that you can heal, because it's not about her healing, it's so you can heal. And I have these discussions with my children, and it doesn't matter what they say to me, because these are their feelings, it's their truth, long as they say it in a respectful manner. Let's get that straight first. It has to be respectful. Yeah, it got to be respectful. You're not going to disrespect me. But I allow them to be very open because they need to heal. And I cannot stand in the way of their healing.
Right.
So I hope, I really hope that you can sit down and have those type of discussions with your mother so that you can get the healing that you need.
That's right. Yes. Thank you, Rita Delando. Definitely, Tasha. I second that, what she just said, because it is about you at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sadine Watson is in the building. Hey, Sadine. Nicole Lucio. Hey, Nicole. So for y'all that just came in, you could tell them. For the ones that just came in.
For the ones that just came in, we're having a discussion about domestic violence and surviving domestic violence and dealing with domestic violence, and why do women stay? And we are also talking about the Stockholm Syndrome and trauma bonding. And a lot of people, I'm gonna be real honest with you, trauma bonding to a lot of people is a new word.
I want to get on that.
Yeah, trauma bonding is a new word to a lot of people. A lot of people, and then to some, a lot of people don't even know what the hell trauma bonding is. But we're gonna go down that road. It's an interesting road to go down. But let's see. For those that wasn't here before, my name is Kenya. I am the CEO of the I'm Still Here project. I'm still here. The I'm Still Here project is dedicated to all men and women who have survived, who are survivors, who know someone who survived, who has gone through something and you survived. The I'm Still Here project is a dedication to you to let you know that you are not alone, to let you know that quitting is not an option. Because despite the struggle and despite the pain, you're still here.
Fact. Hold on. Indeed. So we were also asking people if they want to share their story or just have a discussion. The people that wasn't in here, Kenya, you got to go back to the color that you represent and that you representing.
Oh, right now I'm rocking purple. And I rock purple as a domestic violence
Stand
survivor.
up a little bit because we can only see the bottom.
Well, it's on. Look, listen. Let's do this.
There we go.
It's a hoodie, y'all. It's a
I can
hoodie.
swipe y'all comments to the side so y'all can really see. Just swipe y'all comments to the side.
The hoodie. It says, "I'm still here." I'm still here. And then on my sleeves, on one sleeve it says, "Despite the struggle." On my other sleeve it says, "Despite the pain." I'm rocking purple today for domestic violence. I'm a domestic violence survivor. I also rock teal. I rock teal as a child sexual abuse survivor. I rock green. I rock green for mental health and depression and PTSD. No, teal is PTSD. I rock red for addictions. And I rock pink for women's health.
But I have it.
But if you look up the colors of the you know, and don't get me wrong, purple, I rock purple for domestic violence. Purple has approximately 30 other things that fall under it, right? So loop, you know, I got a whole list.
Yeah.
Anybody, if you need the list, let me know. If you're not sure what your color is, hit me up, I'll know.
But tell you what it is.
My hoodies come in all 65 colors of the ribbon colors. So if you know your ribbon color, just let me know, and that's what my hoodies come in.
There we have it. Some people didn't know what trauma bonding was, Kenya. It's like that new thing.
Yeah, Gina says, I don't know what trauma bonding is. Sharon says, he said he loves me, which is lies, abuse, it gets worse. Nicole said, never heard of it. Anthony said, trauma is very much dangerous if you don't get a hold of it and talk to someone about the issues. You know, trauma is trauma. Once you go through it, it don't matter whether you talk to somebody. Talking to somebody at that point, you're just dealing with the after effects of the trauma. You still got trauma. Get a hold, okay. And Sharon said, yes, I'm in. Okay. So, trauma bonding. How are we dealing with this? Are we asking questions? Do you want me to just let them know what it is? Yeah. I'll tell y'all. The scientific name. I'll break it down for y'all one way, and then I'll explain to it what it is. So trauma bond can look a little different depending on the types of relationships, but they tend to have two main characteristics. First, they depend on intermittent reinforcement. In other words, a cycle of abuse. Next, they usually have a powerful imbalance. So, trauma bonding usually happens to a person that has gone through trauma. And they become not so much used to the trauma, but more so used to the highs and lows of the trauma. So what they look for in their partners is usually somebody who can match those highs and lows. So usually in those type of relationships, they're usually toxic. Usually both people have gone through trauma. More than likely, one of them is a narcissist. But what happens is in that relationship, there's a lot of highs and lows. So 1 minute you can be feeling up here like, you know, your relationship's on top of the world. But then the next minute you can be feeling like, oh shit, my relationship is over. Or what am I going to do without this person? So, you know, so it's kind of a up and down, you know, up and down thing.
But what about like when you're meeting different people, like you getting into another situation, you're looking for that same type of, or you're what, connecting with those people with trauma.
You kind of it's really weird because trauma recognizes trauma.
Children know children, y'all. Remember that.
Yeah, trauma recognizes trauma. I always call them demons, and demons know demons. You know, so it's not so much that you go looking for that type of person, but it's like, you know how they say you give off energy and other people give off energy? So it's more or less the energy, and you kind of can feel that energy. And although it's not the energy that you're seeking, it's more or less the energy that you're drawn to.
Isn't that something? That's relatable to, can any of you in here, I'm sure, by wave of hands, put your hand up if that's relatable, if you can relate, if you have, now that you know the definition of the meaning of trauma bonding, Anyone easy to commit to something that's not good for themselves. Anyone easy to commit to something that's not trauma is going through something that flipped you out. Bonding is when it's stuck on them. That's Rita Delando. All right, Rob Garrett's in the building. Hey, hey, hey. Say that
That's true. So trauma bonding is when you form a deep emotional attachment that's usually characterized by some form of abuse. So that's what you're drawn to, you know. And it don't even have to be so much that the abuse is towards you. Like some women are drawn to street dudes. And they're drawn to that energy of them being the dude on the block, you know, or the dude that everybody else is drawn. That's what they're drawn to, you know. So in a sense, that relationship is toxic, but that's what they're drawn to. So they end up in.
Mm-hmm. Different meanings, different situations. Me, that father, Sharon Walter said it's the father figure thing for her.
And yeah, it can be. Yeah. In a way, trauma bonding can be a father figure because you think about it, as if your father left you, if your father was never there, if your father abused you,
Mm-hmm.
then you're seeking that which you didn't have. So you're seeking, you know, especially little girls. Little girls grow up wanting their father, you know,
Yep.
and when we don't have our father, then we look for that in men, which in a sense is extremely abusive because you think about it, your father's supposed to discipline you. Your father's supposed to chastise you. You know, so now think about it. If these are the things, you know, and mind you, your father's supposed to love you and
Give
cherish
you the
you.
first love of a
So,
man.
so think about
Of
it.
experience.
Think about it. Love and cherish is up here. Those are your highs.
Mm-hmm.
Chastise and discipline are down here. Those are going to be your lows. So now you're looking for this man that's supposed to give you what you was expecting from your father, and he's giving it to you, but he's creating highs and lows.
Mm-hmm. And you all over the place,
Right.
scrambled. Lester Neely, welcome, welcome, Lester. Teresa says she's back.
Yeah. So, yep.
You guys have any questions? Y'all want to share something? Again, y'all want to share something? Y'all want to share a story? It don't even have to be yours, just something. Get them 2 seconds. Oh, Stockholm. Kenya. He said, Ken, you are doing a great job. You can obtain a certificate. Nicole Lucio said.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. While you looking, I'm gonna say Rita Delando said not drowned, not drawn to it. It's it's something that crushed you and put you in a shack, trauma, stuck in your mental. Nobody's supposed to do anything to you but treat you good. Everyone, everyone, not just the father. It's a mother, brother, sister. Oh, everyone, not just the father, mother, brother, sister. Everyone that is angry with life. Wait. What this say? Right here. Chart. this typo together. Please try like when you anybody, because I do the same thing too. Sometimes I don't proofread it before I just I just hit the send button and it be like, and if I read it and it sound crazy, not me. It's you. I want to see where sharp goes. Is that what you meant to say, sharp? This was good. I loved Andre and Mo. Very good. Very really funny. Anyway, this is kind of annoying. Hold on. My father was present and was an example of the type of man that would appreciate that that he would appreciate for me. My father was present and was an example of the type of man that he would appreciate me. Indeed. Needs well, you already know that, see. That's why I don't know. Seriously, when and this is nothing against anybody, but when you have one that is present, and then you get out there and you hear like situations with other people that hadn't had their father present, it's like wow, like because you don't know what that's like. You know what I'm saying? So it's no judgment. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to walk in somebody's shoes and hurt your feet. It's just like
Absolutely.
you would feel like you want to share your father with them or your mother with them. You know what I'm saying? Just so they can have that, just know what that's like. And it kind of made me appreciate the fact that I did have both present parents, my dad and my mother. But when you hear other people's stories that didn't have it, or rather, their parents was drug addicts or whatever the case, or not there, it's like, oh, I don't know. But yeah.
Sorry.
Dad definitely he sets the standard. He sets the stage. Thank you, Sadine. Thank you. She said she definitely relate to your analogy. Kenya,
Appreciate it.
Andre said I hate abusers. I guess he said good job, ladies. Good night. Good night, Sadine. Thanks for coming through, boo. So while we're
I was
here,
looking for my book, but
huh?
I was looking for my book, but I can't find it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gina, you back? Okay, good, 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 good,
I don't
good,
I
good.
don't know where
Do
I
any
saved.
of you guys know what Stockholm Syndrome is? Before she get into it, do any of you guys know or have ever experienced it? I think I asked that earlier, but I see different people coming up in here. You know what's so funny? Remember when me, you, and Tink was on the live, right?
Yes.
And we started tapping in on the security, stuff like that, and
Yeah.
the school, kind of like preying on the girls, the whatever. That too could have been them looking for that
hmm
father figure situation.
Yeah, it goes both ways. They were preying on young women. You know, but you got to also ask, why was she interested in that old ass man?
That's what I'm saying. Like from that end, was she probably was looking for that. Kenny Shaw in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? She probably was definitely looking for that type of
Yeah.
So one thing I'm glad that was cleared up because so when people say stuff like they gravitate to certain men like that because for the father figure, I used to look at it like You know what I'm saying? Like, it was weird to me. But when you
Right.
said about the putting them up here, the high and the low of it,
Mm-hmm.
now it made more sense to me because I'm like, why would you look for a father figure in a man? But it's different. It's almost like with the chastising thing and the adorning on them things. So okay, that was clear because I'm like, that sounds crazy, but no, it makes sense. What up,
Mm-hmm.
people? So and Mo even hit on the fact with the Stockholm, I guess, with wanting that love. I mean, with the gravitating to the
Yeah.
abuser,
Yeah.
waiting for
You,
that affection to come back around.
you use it becomes a survival tactic.
Oh,
So, whooping your ass every day, but I'm gonna cook you dinner, baby. You want me to run your tub? You want me to rub your feet? Because I'm going to do whatever, and in your mind, you're saying, because I'm going to do whatever, to keep from having a fucking outbreak tonight so we can have a peaceful night.
right. Oh wow.
I don't want to upset you because I don't want you to leave. And I don't want to fight with you either. So therefore, I'm going to do whatever I can to keep the peace. So,
Yeah, that's something. I had a friend in that situation where the guy would go in, beat her, but then he'd turn around, bring her roses, and he knew that she loved sneakers and stuff, and would
those was
buy
how,
sneakers,
those was
and
how
she
highs
loved it, and
go.
she loved money, she loved sneakers, so he knew how to draw her back.
It wasn't so much that she loved it. When you have these highs and lows, it creates a chemical imbalance.
No, I
Because
said
if she,
she loved money. He knew that she loved money. He knew that she loved material
yeah,
things.
yeah,
So
he knew, yeah,
that's
he
how
knew,
he was.
yeah, he knew how to get her.
Yep.
And they usually do. They usually know, you know, what it is that they can use against you. You know, a lot of them will try to use your past against you. They'll try to use your children against you. They'll try to use money against you. They know how to hold you captive because of course they gotta know how to create those highs and lows. So when they take you down, of course they gotta know how to bring you back up.
And what about when you go into another relationship and you telling this one about what this one just did,
Well,
and
then you're
he
an
ended up being that same
well
person?
because you're an ass because you
You
just
didn't.
told you just told him how to treat you. You
Yep.
just gave him the handbook to your highs
Listen,
and lows.
y'all. Yep.
That's just like cheating. People out here, oh, I know you was cheating, lad. I'm not saying shit because
I believe that's how the cycle repeats anyway, because the
I'm not
talking.
gonna teach you how to cheat. When you start complaining, you're teaching them what you know, and what you know, then they know what not to do. So you're ultimately teaching them how to cheat on you, you know, and same thing with relationships. When you walk up in a relationship, and the first thing you start doing is talking about
Yeah.
you know, happened in your last relationship, or why you're single, or what you're looking for. Yeah, you just gave that motherfucker the handbook to play your ass whenever he gets ready.
Because that representative is gonna be there first, and then boom. Glenn Butler, what's up, Glenn Butler? Can you see this comment right here by Rita Delando?
Yes, knowledge of self is more powerful than what someone does to you. I'm gonna disagree with that. But someone damage you, don't deal with them. Then they do things to get you back. But trauma they cause you, they never address it. I'm gonna deal with the first part of that first. Knowledge of self is more powerful than what someone does to you. If someone is doing that to you at 2 years old, you have no damn knowledge of self. So, that throws that out the window. Someone damage you, you don't deal with them. When you're 2 years old, you don't have a damn choice on who you deal with. Throw that one out the window. Then they do things to get you back. But the trauma, they never address it. Nah, usually a person is never going to address what they done to you. More than likely,
She went back to 2 years old. Well,
yeah.
I bet he probably wasn't.
I probably wasn't what.
He probably wasn't ready for the 2-year old. He probably think But you know what? When you that young, you really don't have knowledge of self.
No.
Well,
No.
so okay, because we're talking about trauma. So some people, Rita, their stuff goes way back to that time. It's basically why she's saying those things were thrown out the window. So you know what I'm saying?
So
Because some people,
to clear it up a little bit, yeah, I was first molested at the age of 2. So yeah, my trauma goes all the way back. So yeah, I didn't have no knowledge, no power. I didn't have no power, no knowledge. I didn't even know how to damn talk good.
oh, I guess we see it different now.
Ah, the trauma is on me. They going on with their life. I'm the one that got to carry it. I'm the one that got to walk around with this. Two.
No, Rita, well, I'm just gonna state my thing. I ain't gonna, that, because everybody's opinion is their opinion. But it's not on the person that did the abuse, like she said. They going on with themselves. You are the one that holds that within you, because you remember this thing for them. This is what they do. They go from her, this one, that one. This is their thing they do. You walk around with the scars at the end of the day.
Okay. I trust me, Rita. No one taught me because no one in my family knew up until very recently. Most of my family doesn't know about the trauma that I've went through. So there's never been no one to tell me, but I do have constant flashbacks. Um, I know 2 is extremely young. I probably was closer to 3, but I do know that at 4, I know at 4 I was in preschool, so I know it happened before then. So let's play around with somewhere between 2 and 3, you know. But yeah.
This thing is really delayed. You know that? Because I'm looking on here and I see when they get in it, and it's a while.
It's a big
It's
delay.
longer than what I thought it was.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
That's why I just sit, and I'll just watch the screen.
Yeah,
Big delay.
yeah, it is a big delay. Look, it's just now showing me when I showed you the phone. Huh? Who's in here? Who's all in here? Make sure I say hello to everybody. Oh, I can see.
I don't see nobody saying
You have
nothing.
any questions or any feedback? Because I'm gonna wrap it up. I can't do my after dark, so
Why?
I mean I kinda can. I mean I kinda, yeah, I could kinda do
For
switch.
an
We could
hour.
switch it over to make something fun
Hour
after
from
talking about
12. We can go
huh?
after dark. We can go after dark from 11 to 12.
From 11 to 12. Well, shoot, it's almost 11 now.
Yeah. So why you can remember that at 2 and you can't remember how you grew up to be able to speak about it today, not earlier. So Rita, I have very suppressed memories. Um, the majority of my memories are my trauma, which again, like I said, they come back in flashbacks. But the majority of my childhood from birth to 11, I don't remember much. I do remember the majority of the trauma that I went through because I'm in therapy. So, that's my therapist's job to help me deal with my trauma. So, I am having a lot of my flashbacks now. Um, I don't know what to tell you. That's just how my brain works. Hell, people find it crazy to think, and it's people, a lot of these people that's in this room, I grew up with.
I like that he's asking the questions, though.
Yeah, absolutely. And,
I love it.
A lot of people I grew up with, and they find it funny when I tell them I do not remember my childhood because, hell, a lot of them, I hung out with them. But yeah, my memories are very suppressed. I don't have very good memories, especially before 11. I got memories of getting chased home, getting drunk. I got various memories of being molested. I got memories of being switched from house to house. I got memories of things my mother did. You want to find out about that, you got to come over to TikTok. I got memories of, hell, I don't remember school until 4th grade. I think it's 4th grade. And I think the only reason,
probably from all that other trauma, you suppressing all of that stuff. Some of that stuff went out the window too.
Yeah, and the only thing I remember about school really is my teacher. And it's so sad because I actually just found out that she died. And I looked for her all of these years because she was the only person.
Was it Garner?
No, I went to Columbus School. I went to school on the north side. Her name was Mrs. George. And she was a little old black lady. And every day when I went to school, if I didn't think nobody else cared about me, I knew she did. Oh, wow. And she made that known every day. And it was crazy because I had her in 5th grade. She was my 5th grade teacher. And then when I went to 6th grade, she ended up becoming my 6th grade teacher. So I ended up having her for 5th and 6th grade. Yeah. She's like one of the most inspirational people in my life. She was the one that told me back then that I could be anything. Yeah. I remember her. That's probably one of my few good memories.
Do y'all have some teachers y'all remember that was impressionable on y'all? Because I know we all have one.
Yeah.
That we remember. What's your teacher's name that made a big, that was a big deal to you?
Yeah, it had a big impact on your life.
Yep. Type a name in the comments and give, or him.
Right.
Give them a shout out.
Give him some flowers. Yeah. It was her. But yeah, so, yeah. Rita, you have any more questions? Yeah. I like your questions. I don't mind answering questions. Yeah. Questions are cool. Questions inform people. And
where's Rita at?
Questions give you the truth, because a lot of people like to write their own narratives about shit. And for me, I'd be like, look, don't write your own narrative about me. Hell, come ask me. I'll tell you the damn truth. My story.
Let's see here. Sean Smith is in the building. What's up, Smooth? Hey. Tell my boo I said, hey. Camp.
Child, I'm sitting here after 12 o'clock. I forgot I got a damn class in the morning.
Yeah, I probably ain't gonna, that's it. That's up to them. I'll probably do like a half an hour. I don't need no whole hour.
Gina said, Mrs. Deck, my kindergarten teacher, and my 3rd grade teacher, Miss Duranko. Gina, what school did you go to?
Shout out to them. Cat Eyes Pay, hon. Welcome.
Hutchinson and Pelham. Nice. Man, you know how hard I tried to get over there in Pelham schools? Because being that I grew up in 590, figured it was only across the damn bridge. That school was closer to me than any Mount Vernon school was. Man,
they said no, right?
Wouldn't let my black ass up in there for nothing in the world.
Tawana Hayes Newton with the last name Newton. Newly wedded. Go, girl. Hey, cousin.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah, she just got married. Beautiful wedding.
You know me,
Wish
I
you
love.
blessings on your union, hon.
That's my damn
Always.
love. That's how I always end up in all these damn trauma bonds.
What?
Because I'm a sucker for love.
Oh.
I'm the type of person that I try to look for the good in everybody.
I'm sure most try to too. But I mean, it's just the people.
That's why
sometimes.
they let me in, because I lived across the bridge in 590. So they said, nope, go find your Mount Vernon school to go to.
All right, Gina, y'all was in Pelham first before y'all came to Beechwood. Good about that. Somebody making pastas make me hungry.
I'm an onion, y'all.
Anybody else got a teacher that made a big impact? Y'all don't want to give them a shout out? I know Gina and Kenya can't be the only one. I'm going to give a shout out to Miss Denise Sproul. That is Reverend Carlton Sproul's wife. That's my lady right there.
Oh, that was your teacher?
Yeah. It was her and Miss D. Simone. I really loved all of my teachers though, but her, she was definitely. We used to do stuff like this in our class. She used to ask for homework. She used to have us read the paper, right? And we all had a section. And we would come up behind her desk like we doing the news, you know what I'm saying? Like we would increment, do the weather and all that. She just was dope. She was just like really attentive and dope. I appreciate her. Matter of fact,
Sharon said Miss Jackson at Robert Fulton.
shout out to Miss Jackson. Yeah.
I remember going to that school. But you know what's funny? I don't remember nothing about it. I know I went there at some point. And I know it had to be, I want to say it was probably like second and third grade.
Oh, wow.
Makes sense because I lived over in that area. But I couldn't tell you nothing about that school. I couldn't tell you no damn teachers. I remember Melissa and Kennedys, they used to chase me home because they used to always jump me.
Hold on a second. Sorry. They lived on your block, Gina. I think they don't live there anymore, but it's like that big white house, 160. I don't know how the numbers go, but it's 160 something. They lived on your block, though. You know who I'm talking about. You knew their daughter, Lauren. Used to get chased home, Kenya.
But yeah, they Melissa.
Merv, you in time for almost after dark.
Yeah, all the time.
We should do a hot seat.
That was just more trauma in my life.
Lord. Oh, yeah. I wish you stopped eating them shit.
I told you I remember all of the bad shit.
God, me. Snacks up here.
She hungry, y'all.
I'm about to put some over this camera. Go get me.
All right, I won't eat no more chips.
This is crazy.
I can't even have chips all because her ass hungry. Ain't this some bull crap? This is some bull crap.
Yeah.
So anybody else got any questions? Anybody else want to talk about somebody? Anybody trying to get out? If you're trying to get out and if you're trying to get out and your abuser is standing around you, at any time, just hit my inbox and just ask me about the order. I don't know what you're talking about. Just be like, yo, you still selling them purple hoodies? I don't know what you're talking about. I'll call the cops for you.
Right. They had. Did you see that video with the lady made? Like these different signs.
Yeah.
That was deep, yeah.
Yep.
To let
Yeah, we do.
somebody, she was ordering pizza or something. It was something to do with pizza. Like you just told them to order. They ready for that order? Yeah.
Ritter said he remembers me from around the projects. Who is Ritter?
You don't know Rita?
That's Stefan Ritter?
Yeah. Come on up here.
Stefan, you don't remember me from up around the projects. You remember me from being at your house. I used to be at your house all the time. My mother used to hang with your mother.
Ooh, all right. You coming up here, Rita? I done sent you a request. Clear up the background, straighten up the bed, and all that. Set up the phone.
And Sheila,
Paul is in the building, Kenya.
my hair slayed.
What?
I said, and Sheila kept my hair slayed.
Oh, Sheila. Paul
There's a
Jones, what's up?
gesture they do to let it be known they're in a domestic violence situation. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Got to know how to get out. Some people think it's easy to get out, and sometimes it's really not. You know, getting out could cost you your life.
Oh, Rita. Toy, what's up, Toy? All right. I don't know, Rita left. I don't know if I can wait a whole nother half an hour, Ken. I think I want to put them in a
Well,
hot seat.
go for it.
Who want to go in a hot seat? No, first of
Oh,
all, we want to close this
Toy,
off first.
we were talking about domestic violence. No, she came back and she said, getting out of what?
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yes, Gina, please do. No, Rita, you wasn't in college then. This is when I was young.
Oh, somebody's coming up. All right.
And matter of fact, I think I'm older than. No, you might be older than me. I don't know. I think you might be older than me because I know Sheila was older than me. Yeah, I think you're older than me because I think me and Amy. No, I think I'm older than Amy. I don't know, but yeah, that part.
Amy just had a birthday, too.
Yeah, she did just have a birthday.
All right, I think we can wrap it up. Thank you, Toy. Thank you. How do you come in? First of all, let me
We get
see.
ready to get out.
Yeah, we about to wrap it up. So first, I wanna thank all of you that just came in, shared your stories, tuned in, and was being like transparent. I wanna also thank this one right here. Look at this. I'm going like this. This one right. You see? Right down. Okay. Kenya for coming in as always, being very transparent, sharing her story, and giving fruitful advice, and just being who she is. I love you, girl.
I love you
I
too.
want to thank Mo for coming in. Just everybody. We appreciate you guys, like seriously, on everything. Like I appreciate y'all. That's all I can really say, because I'm long winded, but I don't want to get all choked up and stuff. But
Stephon, go
yes,
about me.
huh?
He's still asking how he is still asking when was I at his house. Go ask the family who I am.
Oh my God, he remember you, but he don't remember you was at the house.
Yeah, go ask
Lord.
who I am. My mama hung with your mama, Gail, Diane, had the whole damn crew. The Seawoods. Yeah, my mama was down with the whole crew. Go ask your family about me. They all know who I am.
OMG. He gonna go get the whole full skinny too, child.
It's cool.
He gonna get the whole kit and caboodle. That's
It,
what's up though.
he didn't. I mean, shut up, Kenya. No matter who he asks, they'll know who I am.
CIA about to tell him stuff.
Yeah,
So,
from his mother to the aunts to the cousins, everybody will know who I am.
Never asked a woman her age, Rita.
Yeah, Toy. Actually, no. I kind of still look the same. I don't know. You know, we was. But if he, no matter who he asks, they'll know who I am. Hell, if he go look through the photo albums, I'm sure he'll probably come across some pictures of me.
Hi, Asia Allen. Hey, girl. Hey. Let's transition them into this hot seat.
Let's transition to the hot seat. We're going in.
With Rita. He gonna be asking questions all night. He gonna have to go to your TikTok and request you first and dig.
Yeah.
Tell him to follow you.
All right, who in the hot seat? You in the hot seat. Now, who in the hot seat? Not you. Who's in the room? It's 13 people. I'll go in the hot seat. Y'all got.
Put one of them in the hot seat.
Who?
Ask them. Which one of y'all want to get in the hot seat? Because that's the whole thing. They don't know.
Who want to be in the hot seat? And here's the rules. There are no off-limit questions.
Thank you.
When you're in the hot seat. We can ask you whatever the fuck we want.
And don't go in there if you ain't going to want to answer the questions. Like she said, there's no off-limit questions. You don't even know what the questions are going to be. So before you get in there.
Yeah. You know, I still got somebody mad at me. Oh, yep. I'm going to say it every time.
I knew this was coming.
Somebody mad at me from the hot seat because I asked him what, you know, how he felt about having a finger up his ass. You know? And to this day, he doesn't talk to me. I don't understand why he don't want to talk to me.
That's why it's called the hot seat.
It was a question. So
wait, Toy said she got. Well, you got a question, Toy. You want to get in the hot seat?
She said she got questions.
If you okay, Rita, we done with that.
Right. What we not gonna do is call me out my name. That's what we not gonna do.
If you wasn't from 241, you lying.
Right. That's
Rita, listen. She said she home with your mama, right? So that's what you do. You go. She said go to your mother and them and ask them a question. That's it.
That's all. Just go ask your mother who to make. Just go ask somebody.
Name all them folks so you know it's something in common. Right. It's not rocket science. Just go ask your mother. She's gonna be like, oh yeah, I know her and I know her mama, and that's gonna be that. Yeah, this is not family reunion.
Go back and forth. I don't do the back and forth shit. So now let's get back to the hot seat. Who want to get the hot seat? We ain't got no off limits question. Ain't nobody stepping up to get in the hot seat.
Come on, y'all. Let's wait, hold on. Let me see where it's. Look, I'm just now getting.
We got 11 people in here. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
Let's find out. My viewers is supposed to be.
It's a 11:15, and ain't nobody trying to get up in the hot seat.
I guess after they know. I can't even. No. After you.
I guess they say, fuck that. I done scared everybody off.
Oh, boy. When you said, oh, man.
Yeah, y'all off. Y'all
Toy says she always ready. Oh, shit, let's go.
All right, come on.
I don't like to talk.
All right, Toy. All right, so Toy's ready.
So you can't come in.
Who?
Nicole. She said she likes to renege. We can't do that. So we already know you're not coming up on a hot seat. So Toy. Matter of fact, Toy, cam up. Let's put your hot seat on the camera.
Come on up here so put you up in the hot seat.
Cam up.
Hey, Penny, you laughing. Why don't you get your ass in the hot seat?
I was going to add Penny earlier. You know that? Yo!
What's up? Yeah.
Look who's in the bill.
Right.
I'm on a date, but I love my town.
Am I staticky? What up, Jay? I hope you're having a good time.
You know what I mean? Let me take this off. Let me take that off.
People's right here, yo. Ready. You TTG,
I'm
yo?
Dead. You know I always stay ready.
All right, y'all. Come on with the question.
Y'all gotta ask Toy.
They're gonna be scared.
Y'all gotta ask her anything. Nothing is off limits. In those comments.
Ask me something. You know what I mean? Family is gonna be
one.
For you.
And Toy on a day too. Y'all come. I want y'all to ask her whatever. Like show them what
Whatever.
y'all about it like that. Come and ask some questions.
I'm not playing.
She gotta
I'm
answer
really
them.
on a date. I'm really here.
Oh, ooh,
That's
they
what I
eat.
do.
Ooh.
Yeah, I eat.
I'm mad. Why you showing me that
Yeah.
food? I just told you I was
I'm
hungry.
just saying, like, you know, people be like, oh, she lying. You know what I mean?
No, I knew. I could tell you
know
was
what I mean?
talking. We already know what type of
You know what I
time
mean?
you be on, so
You know what I
you
mean?
know ain't
I'm
none
broke.
of that fake shit
feel
with
me?
you.
I'm broke. Tell them don't come on here looking for some money. I'm broke. I
Stop
take care
lying
of
to
my
us.
mama. I take care of my mama. I take care of my mama. I don't got that.
Yo, y'all
We
gonna
got
ask some questions?
we got somebody in the hot seat and everybody done got quiet.
Come on.
Because
I'm gonna give
nobody
them a
wants their
few seconds
secrets
to
to come
type
out.
some questions in here.
You can't do that. Stop. You know you better cut me off. If they
Nah,
ask me a
cause
question, then the answer might not approach. That's gonna hurt their baby fathers, their husbands. Like I ain't never ever. That's one thing about torture. I ain't never ever had sex with a gay woman. So you sure you want to ask these questions?
ooh, that's juicy right there. What?
And I only had sex with women in Westchester. Mount Vernon is.
She done fucked
Let me
all
say,
baby mamas.
I'm done.
Wow.
So we gotta stop. We don't want to do this. You don't
Go ahead. You done turned
Wait,
their
I'm gonna
baby
get a question.
mothers out, yo.
Right.
What you got a question? What's the question? Oh.
Yo, hey, how you say it? I ain't got nothing.
Yo,
got a
word the
question?
mother. Yo, I'm like, y'all better ask some questions.
I done got quiet.
Cause y'all know Toy though. She gonna say
Oh
it.
God.
Hmm.
What you say again, Toy? You ain't never had sex with a who? With a
I do. I
no.
did.
You said you never had sex with a gay woman, right?
No.
Right. So all her
A
women were
lesbian,
straight.
No.
Come on, y'all.
There was no gay women. When I turned gay in Mount Vernon, there was no gay women.
Y'all heard that, right?
There was Ejira.
Y'all
There was a
heard
lot of
that,
gay
right?
men, but there was no gay women. Not out talking about they was gay. There was no gay women. And I'm an 86 baby. I'm 35. So 35 years, I ain't heard about no gay people in Mount Vernon until after I got out of high school.
Y'all hear that? See, shit. By the time she was born, I was getting out of high school. So
Let's go. She was already tearing shit up. Bitches she took.
Y'all really don't want to
talk.
ask Toy no questions? Yo,
The
this
women
is
she
crazy.
took out of high school and did what she did with it, they don't talk. That's what real AGs do. Your women, they ain't come back. They ain't do nothing. I don't know nothing
Who's
about them.
women?
That's why
Who's women?
you from Mount
I
Vernon.
ain't never had no women.
None of them. None of them. Damn, you.
No.
None of them.
That's what I say.
No.
Then I woke up with a
18.
tattoo. Then I woke up with a tattoo on my chest.
What?
My mama said, "Yeah, you know my mother Nita." So I was taking a shower. She go
Y'all
bust
know
in the
Nita
door.
Jordan.
She bust in coming
I
back.
know
from
Nita Jordan.
She bust in coming back from the bungalow. She's like, "Hey, nigga." I don't know. She was drunk all the way until she saw the tattoo on my chest. She just turned back around. She was like, "Latoya." I was like, "The hell?"
Called you by your whole joint.
And I was in the shower calling the police. Anita, if you put your hands on me, you're going to jail. Don't put your
Okay,
hands
so
on
we
me.
got
Wait, you got a question?
Let's go.
how
Let's go.
you approach straight females.
How did I do what?
I want to hear this.
How did you
How did I do
approach
what?
straight females?
How do you approach straight females?
How did you?
As a
Yeah.
as a female. So females, that's one thing about females. If you don't know, females like conversation. They like vocabulary. You can't keep saying the same shit over and over. So the way my mother raised me and the way I can talk and the way I can assemble myself to different situations, that's the way I was able to get straight females, because straight females didn't even know they liked me until after we had sex. They didn't even know they was gay. Yeah,
How
most of
did
them,
you
they
get them
with
to
they
that point?
conversation.
Mentally.
The way I'm
See,
talking to
that's
you right now.
Oh, right.
She
Gotcha,
mind
gotcha.
fucked them first.
Men lie. No, it's men. I don't mind fuck them. Men lie so fucking much. It's crazy when the women hear truth.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you slept with that bitch right there? Yeah, but it wasn't what I thought it was. So now that's why I'm over here at your chair. But it's only 4 chairs down. But think I could count to 4.
Wow. I'm speechless.
These bitch better take
And
notes.
another
Quick,
thing
quick.
that
Right.
made me another thing that made me what I am is, I was never fast to have sex. I was never the fast person to have sex or put my mouth or kiss. I wasn't that. I was always fast to trick. I love to spend money on women. I love that shit. I love to buy shoes. I love to buy pocketbooks. People say that come from my mother, the way she, raised me. And I love that more about her.
Right.
So she
But
gave
I started,
she gave you conversation. She was spoiling them, pampering them.
even when her new boyfriends came around, she always, like, when the new boyfriends come around, I have two other sisters, but they wasn't quick to meet nobody. As soon as they came through, yo, toy. Yes, mom. Oh, this is such and such. And they play, we did the father and something, the daughter. I think that's what made men not realize they was a one night stand. They never realized that my mother picked you for a reason. And when their reason was up, they didn't understand that. So when people be like, oh, how you this with a woman? First of all, the youngest woman I ever had in my bed right now is 42. I'm 35. So how I pick up?
Ooh.
I'm going to get me something to fucking drink.
No, don't get up. Yeah, because I want to go get me some damn chips.
Fuck,
Can I get some chips first?
I need something to drink.
No,
My
you
mouth
stay right
dry.
there toward the toys. I
I
gotta
don't-
get me
I
some
don't-
popcorn.
Fuck that shit done made my mouth
mommy,
dry.
I'm going to buy, so I'm gonna get some popcorn. Hold on, y'all ask Toy some questions. Hey, let's stay there.
I does this.
Somebody said, do you have children?
Out of me?
I guess that answer.
Or do I have them?
Yeah,
I
what
have
do
a
you
lot
mean?
of
Did she give birth, or do she have children?
Because I'm a virgin
So
when it
you
comes to men.
You got to be more clear with your question.
Right.
I'm stuck on the fact that she thought I had women.
Huh?
Penny, you hear that? Penny's my
I did.
sister.
I did too. I thought you had mad bitches.
Really?
That's why I jumped right on. I was ready.
Tracy
What?
Parks in the book. Anybody ask
I
her a
was like,
question?
somebody
Nobody?
is a whole-
She's getting ready to my ass up.
I was like, somebody is in here. Somebody in here is a hoe just like me.
Nope, not me. Nope,
I see.
I'm the
I
sucker
see.
for love.
Somebody said, do you have children? Cat, Faith,
No.
Tracy
water
Parks,
in
what's up, boo? Your birthday in one more day.
Oh my God, my
Come on.
sister's over here laughing at me like crazy.
So I give me some skinny
What up?
pop, honey. Did she answer that question, Kim?
No, we had to have it redefined.
I'm talking about the children.
I'm a virgin with men. I don't have kids with men, but I have kids I take care of to this day that I didn't adopt. All right, any woman I date and they have kids, even if we break up, whatever happens, I still do. If them kids call me, I'm there. Let's just end it with that.
She got a lot of children.
22, exactly. It's 22.
You heard
I
that?
just made, actually, I'm lying. 6 months ago, I made 23. I have a 2-year-old.
Yeah,
His name
she
is
got
Mason.
20. That sounds.
He
Yeah.
is.
I love that.
He speaks backwards. He count backwards. He counts forward. His ABCs backwards, forward. He can spell. He can read. He can write. He's only 2. And that's from 100.
Hell, and Boogie can't even say hi.
I'm sorry.
Leave Boogie alone.
No, I don't.
My sister, I swear, I think I remember her, but
I remember Toy.
I remember you.
because I know. Huh? No, yeah, I know your mama.
Hmm?
She said she remembered Toy when she was little.
Because Penny,
people.
taking Penny
Axel,
and
Axel, tell her. I was chasing.
Penny and
I was chasing
lived in the same building.
Pinky on first or on third.
First.
Oh, so your sister actually known me from the beginning of everything. That's when the fire was in the building and my mother left us in the tub. Ask her that. I know everything. Yeah, I'm that type of kid. I love my mama. I love my mama. If I feel like anything happened to her bad, I keep her away from it. I love
Oh,
my
okay. Pick that from First Street.
mama.
Okay.
First and third.
Okay.
Wow.
Or how we move. A fire.
Yeah.
Toya, where's the
Actually, the lady on First and Third, my mother's neighbor, is the one that gave me my name, LaToya Renee.
riding in the building, Kenya? Ralph Bill.
Who the
That's
hell
my
is
when
that?
people.
You really need to get called because you was asking who was rotting the
Oh,
other day
that's my. What?
I
That
was
girl?
asking.
when we was on live, and we was calling her rotten. You was like, who is rotten? I had a whole conversation. Never mind. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, that one. You trying
But
to
what
ask
she
about
is?
something
What you is?
Popcorn.
dry popcorn? She
Why
gonna
we
be over
don't
there
ask these
choking in a
questions?
minute.
Let's
I'm
talk about
almost done. I'm waiting for somebody to ask Toy a question.
this.
Y'all ain't
Nope.
want to ask a
Nothing.
question.
They don't want to
Scared?
get blown up. So I
They
start
scared. They
asking certain things. I ask.
which
Why,
one? Talk.
This is Mount Vernon. Why we hate each other so much? Why we killing each other?
Why y'all hate each
Why
other
are
in
we
Mount
doing
Vernon?
this?
So
I
why
don't
y'all
even
hate each
understand
other in
why
Mount
we
Vernon?
don't like it. Like, if anybody got to be mad the most, they got to be the handicap and the gays. Why do y'all hate each other too much that y'all can say fuck rent and buy a gun? I don't understand that part.
Yo.
Yeah,
Because
you
there's been a
have
lot
it.
of evictions, but I ain't seen nobody miss a bullet yet.
Wow.
I don't
Talk
like
about
that.
it.
I don't understand it.
Mount Vernon is 4 square miles of competition.
I
That's
lived
bad.
in I
It is.
lived in that 4 square miles all my life. All my life.
Yeah, I got.
I learned how to be gay there, and I learned how not to be gay there. I learned how to read and write there, and I'm dyslexic. I learned a lot of shit from Mount Vernon. So are you telling me it's because too many real niggas done died and went to jail, and now we just stuck with these dust babies? That's what you're saying?
Oh, wow. Talk about it. Ooh.
Because
She didn't look like her mother just now.
my baby guy keep telling me, like, because I get upset. So I just don't understand that. Like, you know what messed me up? That I was the most, like, when I went to high school, this was back in like 2003 to 2005 or some shit. And when we fought, right? We never said nothing when we fought. It took a long time to realize a fight or a riot broke out because we didn't know how to scream curse words. We were scared about a security guard telling our mother we done curse. Fuck, we just broke 3 windows. They ain't gonna go back and tell them we was disrespectful. So I just want to know that part.
Tracy Proctor said the village started
Because
working
all my friends is dead.
when
I
parents
lost
didn't want
everybody.
anyone to say anything to their kids. We just talked
I
about that the
lost
other day.
everybody.
Let's keep the village start working when crack moved into Mount Vernon.
The crackheads ain't dead though. I
It
just
don't
see
matter
Juggy
when the
Mo and Speedy.
crack.
They don't live longer than COVID, the swine flu, the Juggy was up in the tree one day and I was coughing and he yelled down and said, hey, go put on the mask. From up there, nigga.
Mother.
Like, nah, for real. Don't do that. Like, for real. One day Speedy was walking by. Speedy walking by and the COVID was out and they like, yo, Speedy, where your mask? She said, bitch, I'm too fast. I'm going to get my 20. I'm like, what the fuck?
He said, hey, put on a mask. I'm stuck at the tree.
That bitch said like this, I'm going to get my 20. I'm too fast. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Maybe I'm on the wrong drug. Because the weed got me in the house practicing karate moves against white people I never see. I don't even see white
Over
people.
here twerking to the air.
She is sexy. Yeah. I'll hit that. Oh. You gonna fight them. You better fight them. My date keeps talking about there's too many white people for you fucking shit. You better whoop their ass. She better whoop their ass. You see my ass? If she don't beat their ass, I don't care where we go. I'm calling my mother. First phone call, I'm calling. Y'all know me. I'm calling my mother, and I'm gonna say she let me get jumped. I got time for this. No, that's our problem. We keep letting the old school shit go because we think it was so harsh. It's not. You was a tattleteller if you told anybody else your business, but when you tell your mother, it's fair game. I'm telling my mother. And the only reason why I won't call the cops because I don't know if I got a warrant. You know, you fall around calling police. They turn around and say, "Oh, I was looking for you." You gotta start saying shit like me. What? Nigga, I just transgender. It ain't even me. It ain't me. What's your name? Superfly. Like, no, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail.
Wait, you got another question. Wait, stop playing. I got
Yo, with the female, do you wear the strap or do y'all switch up?
I have a little bit more money than the strap, so I wear suction cups. That particular material,
I'm learning now, y'all.
It cost me about $2,700, $2,700. I bought it somebody bought it for me for my birthday, and there's no straps to it. It's suction to you. And once you suction to you, it don't come back out. Unless you sweat, and nobody sweat that much. So, I actually don't do neither. Not no more. But I like to be lit. A little bit.
Y'all
A little bit.
He likes,
oh, shoot. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Pat. Welcome.
Have you ever been penetrated?
Yeah. 2014, I got a Pac-Man. What is it called? I think I got at the Pac-Man. And it went.
Lord have mercy.
What?
Wait a minute. I thought she really been.
Now,
wait,
stop playing
that
now.
Count.
Stop playing.
That
don't count.
That was a serious situation in my life. I was walking bow-legged for 2 days.
My
Don't do that. That shit hurt.
Wait, no.
I didn't even care
Did
about
ya?
it. I forgot when they only used a big ass Q-tip. This bitch gonna embarrass me. Let me tell y'all something. When y'all wanna go and get a Pac-Man, don't go to Planned Parenthood. Them bitches don't got no sympathy. You know, she gonna take the Q-tip out. She gonna take the Q-tip out. She gonna say, it was only a Q-tip. I was like, bitch. I tried to lie and say I had something. I said, but I got chlamydia. She said, baby, you don't have nothing. You a virgin. I said, let me explain something. You don't tell my business.
I'm done too.
Don't tell my business. Don't tell my business.
Yo.
No, my problem is she don't know when I'm gonna suck dick. She don't know that. So don't fucking tell my. You felt that? Right.
What's up, Danny Rose?
How she was gonna say that?
Oh my God.
No, you a virgin.
Yo.
I asked the wrong damn question.
That was a good question because this fucking answer.
When I sat up on that table, I said, bitch, I'm getting down to suck some dick right now. You bitch. That's what I did. I cursed out. Fuck that. She didn't even believe me. She helped me get down. She started taking my legs down. She was like, okay, baby, don't worry about it. So I don't go to Planned Parenthood no more.
Now, Gina, I'm with you. Lord Jesus.
No, I can't.
Wait,
I'm so done over here.
I'm unplugging this so I can hear.
No, I'm tired of this.
walking
No, I'm
out.
tired of people not taking my coochie serious. And then you know what I hate? When I put my legs up on the table and they go,
She said she is tired of serious.
I am going to get me a snack real quick again.
I eat
The
oatmeal
coochie need love
a week.
too.
I eat oatmeal 3 times a week to get a fupa. And this shit, I don't know. It's another ingredient to a fupa. It's another ingredient. Because I ain't getting.
I'm done.
This ain't right. Where she went? She's disrespectful. A baby.
But
I
no,
did.
fupas usually come with
If a baby come out of
yeah,
this
but
fupa,
that's where fupas come. Fupas come
he
with
can't,
babies.
baby, he can't come out of this because any nigga that's coming out head first, if it's a boy, I'm gonna punch him in the face. Like, it's never gonna work. He ain't gonna make it past his shoulders. I don't like when niggas run up on me that close. So how that's gonna work?
Child, yeah, any Lord, we did it times. I know I did it to myself.
You feel what I'm saying? Like we can't do that. Ain't nobody getting none of this. Then what if the baby come out talking
She
back?
said, she said all they can do is lick it, y'all. She don't even want to go back to the day. She don't even want to go back to the
My baby better not lick
crying.
I'm not with it.
Y'all heard that?
Shit. And then, you know, I went to the doctor to get, because I was going to get.
Well, wait, Toy. See, y'all playing me. I can have a whole damn conversation here. Y'all can sit back and listen. Right?
No,
but
I was
Toy,
going to
wait
get
a minute.
artificial inseminated.
You can't lick it, Toy?
Huh? Say it again?
You can't lick it?
Yeah.
You can't lick it?
That ain't giving me what the fuck that
Oh,
gonna
okay.
do? You know what I like? When they lick
I don't know.
This is what I do. I throw marshmallows at the top of their head when I don't like it and I ain't feel nothing. I just throw shit at them. Then when they look up at me, I go like this.
So you playing sleep while they licking it?
Girls from gun here.
Oh, fuck that. I'd get up and leave your ass there asleep. Fuck that.
You ain't on welfare.
The fuck? How you going to sleep on people?
I pay my own bills.
Well, you gotta stop messing with section
bills, and you from Westchester, Mount Vernon, you could do that. And when I wake up, if they ain't licking no more, I'm gonna put them out like that. Like that.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that. When she wake up, if you ain't licking, she putting your ass out. Y'all heard that?
If she put me out,
again.
she better not come out for work the next morning because I'm a baby oil the staircase. If she put me out, I'm putting baby oil on the staircase.
What I missed?
Don't do it, Morgan. Don't do it. What's this? What is it?
Oh, God, Lord Jesus. I'm so done.
You okay, baby? You look good as fuck.
Oh my God.
That white girl got her cheeks on.
Yeah. Got some cheeks
You know when you
on
look
her.
at a white girl and you still gotta eat the ass, it make you like go like this.
No, Toy. They pink.
That's
Pink
what I'm
does
saying.
nothing for me.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, why you do that? But if you gonna talk black, paint them ass cheeks. Paint them. They got body paint. All right. I'm sorry. I'm on the
Penny,
date.
you hungry? Go eat.
What's making everybody hungry?
Z says she's sexually harassing the waitress.
She is.
No, Z, she's actually on a date.
I'm doing it to two, so that's not sexual harassment because they could jump me if they wanted to.
You hear that?
Well, Mom, what is this?
Y'all got some questions for Toy Toy? I want somebody else to ask. I want them because Cat was asking some questions.
Okay, so in your opinion, what sex toys are popular? Damn it, that rose.
Your own body.
That rose.
Your body.
I get tired of playing my own. We gonna knock it out.
Listen, y'all gotta take different shit. Like I take the yarn that's hanging from my drawers and rip it off, and then rub it against y'all pussy while y'all tied to my bed. What could y'all do?
What?
Right. And then when you go all the way up the belly button, I take the yarn from a do-rag on my drawers.
He said, what kind of date you on? She said, you ain't paying your young lady no attention.
We're not on a date. Yeah, it's my friend. It's my nigga. Come on now, stop.
She said, that's her nigga.
Yeah.
They chilling. It ain't that type of date.
I ain't been in a relationship in a whole year now. I lost my wife.
She lost her wife.
What you do, Toy Toy?
Child, I was gonna say the same thing.
Huh?
What you do?
What?
What you do?
What?
What you do?
What I do? To lose my
What
wife?
you do? Yeah.
Looking like Nita,
I
doing
want
Nita.
kids.
Like what? What?
I want
Mhm.
kids. I want kids. From
Okay.
that particular girl, I've been in love with her since 2010, maybe 2012. I'm not sure what date it was, but I've been in love with her. I'm infatuated with her. Neek, once you realize what I'm talking about, you'll know who's over there. But I'm definitely in love with her. And the reason why I keep letting her run away from me is because I want kids from her. I want kids.
How old is she?
How old is she?
I'm
I'm
looking.
35. She's 33.
Oh, okay.
She's
So
33.
she might still be ready to have a child.
Hell no, she ain't from Yonkers.
Z, she said, hell no.
I was thinking I know who it is
The
too,
girl
but
I'm in love with, her name is Cassie. You remember her, Nika? No, the only girl I ever took on the dates. Right. That's her. I'm so in love with her. I still
wait,
do.
didn't y'all go away together and stuff?
Whoever say anything crazy, I'm beefing with them too. So what's up? What happened to mine? I gotta eat.
Oh, you talking about the other one, Z? I
No,
think I know who
no,
Z
that's
talking
not
about.
true. No. Cassie is very old fashioned. She wanted kids with a baby father. Sorry. She wanted kids with a baby father. And she's a Libra. She's a
Say
strong ass
Cassie,
woman.
Cassie,
So
if you hear this, she wants you back.
Gina,
she just a
it was
huh?
she didn't want children. Cassie's old fashioned, wants children with a man.
Yeah.
Then I don't know why relationship with a
No,
woman and
we
want
just
children with a man.
no.
Sorry.
No. Mm-mm. No, not like that, baby. No. I don't
She
want
asked if you wanted children and the person didn't. Yeah.
I want
Yeah,
kids,
Gina.
but I don't want artificial kids.
Mm.
I want my kids to have a father.
Wait, Kenya, why your face like that?
So you want your girl to have sex with a dude and children with him.
Yes.
And you want him to accept that she's going to raise a child with you.
If it works without me, I'm okay with that too. I love her that much.
You
It
heard
ain't
that?
about me. I really just want her, that particular woman. I want to see her with kids.
Oh, okay. You just want to see her with children.
She's a
She said, why
badass
don't you
woman.
go have a baby?
Who, me?
Z
All right.
ain't
So if
happening.
anybody don't know nothing about me, my mom had a harsh life with me. I was only born with 3 heart valves. I didn't have a father, and I'm born with epilepsy. So my mom went through hell with me, and that's why she have a drinking problem. And I would never do that to nobody else. But I love that I look just like her.
Wow. And act like her.
I mean,
Facial expressions and all.
right. They're like Anita Golden.
For
But that's
real.
all it
She's
is.
like, oh, wow. This was really interesting. Y'all got more questions for Toy Toy? Who want to come up? We could get one more person to come up here. Y'all can ask them questions.
Yeah.
We can get another person to come up right here with Toy Toy.
That's
Elise,
it.
welcome. And these must be your people. I can't pronounce this girl name and I'm
Whatever
going to
you
mess it up.
want.
Yeah, I
I mean, it's
Agamy,
anything
Booty,
is truthful. Word to my brother
welcome.
Tony.
Huh?
she said these must be your people. I don't even see nobody.
No, it could be Toy Toy. I ain't thinking about they your people.
Oh, I was gonna say I ain't got
Cause I could see their pictures. And I know they.
Oh my God, I got wings?
Must be Toy.
Really? What is this? This shit's a crap.
Hold on a second.
Okay? I'm about to eat these in the bag.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm randomly hitting see who will be batted on the camera.
You took your ass?
I'm waiting to see who's gonna come up here. Hmm.
I mean, can I
Don't
ask
like
one
this
question?
one coming, can you?
Why do women?
Where you going? Go ahead, honey.
Why do women have too much pride to ask for help with their kids when they know they can't do it?
Y'all want to answer that question in the comments?
Right. They only like basically I feel like they only let us as gay people. I'm talking about me as being gay. They only let us do shit while we with them. Why when we done with them, it's such an issue to see the kids.
Because once I'm done with you,
Elise said you need your own show, Toy.
damn it, my children done with you. Unless they grown and got their own life, you know. But as long as they're under my roof and I'm taking care of them, when I'm done, we all done.
But what they
Don't
don't realize is,
don't contact me.
but that makes it worse. But listen, that makes it worse on us. It makes it worse on us because now.
I don't give a damn how I feel.
Wait. But the same woman that said that when her kids was 5 years old, I'm taking care of these kids again now. Oh, I'm sorry. The same kids.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't say they probably too embarrassed or too ashamed to ask for help.
Oh, no, trust me. I don't know. I want to pronounce your name right. Gami? Yeah, trust me. When I'm done, we all done. It's all over.
Really?
Who's going to come up here and talk to Toy?
You know, unless it was my children. Don't get me wrong. Now, with my children's father, when me and my children's father broke up, I did not come in between their relationship at all. Matter of fact, I drove their ass to them every summer. Don't spend some time with your daddy. No, but just a
But what
boyfriend?
if I'm your kid's friend? I'm their friend.
How old are my children?
Huh?
How old are the children?
It doesn't matter. I had newborns.
Yeah, no, because well then shit, a newborn you can't be they don't have no friends. I'm their friend.
That's why I'm glad every time I leave, I dump bleach on everybody.
Yeah. Wait, what happened? I'm lost.
Like, what the fuck? What the hell?
Then they're gonna say, "Oh, she only 6 months." Well, that 6-month-old need to come out her car seat and fight me. Fuck you and those kids.
Yo.
Z, she talking about when she break up with a woman and the woman don't want her to see the kids no more. It's like, yo, fuck the kids. Hell, fuck them. I'm pouring bleach on every damn body.
I'll be outside. I'll be outside the house screaming. I start screaming shit to the kids. That's why you failed your test, you little dumb nigga. You dumb like your father and your mother. That's what I say. I'm bleaching everybody. Yup.
Z, she bleaching the baby too. She said, "Hey, her damn baby. She bleaching the baby too." Y'all better watch it. Y'all better keep the damn children away from.
They writing it. Like I'm wrong for bleaching the baby. They wrong for taking my baby.
Little nigga ain't fine.
If you ain't ready to commit and hold it down, though, you better keep away from toys.
Yeah.
Little fuckers.
You sure?
Oh,
no.
You having them tied up to the back of the car like the people be tying them teddy bears up on their car? Or no, on the grill in the front.
Do this. Do it like a black girl, like, bitch.
Somebody
You gotta do it like that.
Face.
All right? That's 2020. They don't do this. They don't do that no more. You gotta do it like this, bitch. That's how you do it. That's it. All right? After that, and they be like, why you acting like that? Say, show me money. You act black. As soon as they start talking, go like this. You got to shake it a little bit when you do it like this. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I was teaching the white girls how to get money. No, they about. Look at them. They look dumb good. Look at. Come. See my podcast. Tell them hi. Say hi. See? My white girls like. See?
Oh, how old
Tell
are
them.
y'all?
That's how y'all doing. When
Hey,
them niggas
ladies.
you sexy as fuck. You tall
Y'all
too.
live
You gotta
on
do it
Facebook.
like
Lord, too.
that's what you gotta do.
Twitter.
Nigga, please. They be like, you said the N-word, bitch, please then. And then when they walk away, say, nigga, please. You say it again. Say it again. Do what I do. Do what I do.
The toy done fucked up.
They love it. They love it.
Toy
Yeah.
gonna
Now I'm at the restaurant. My,
toy
my
gonna
day said, you done? Nigga, please.
They gonna get them.
toy get ready. Get them white girls.
Oh,
Hey,
shit. We got more free water. I hate going.
Tell them to say nigga, please. Hi, Mary Matthews. Welcome.
word up.
Girlie.
I already got him. They already
Say
got him.
my name, too.
They already got Mount Vernon done lied so much. I
Agony.
haven't had sex in Mount Vernon in 10 years.
Oh, y'all heard that?
What?
Now, Vernon, y'all better start opening your legs.
Mount Vernon girls lie so much. I haven't.
She ain't fucking with y'all, Mount Vernon.
We can hear what she said. The toy done said too much now.
No, I'm good. Don't open them. Don't open them. I'm good.
They said Toy gonna get them girls hurt. Tell them to say
Now?
please.
Oh, Lord, get them little fucking rags.
You said about to get a big drag.
I saw. But I swear he wasn't white. I mean, he wasn't. I'm gonna do what? But they ain't never met a girl. They ain't never met a girl that dated me that didn't get her shit together. Every girl I dated got her shit together. I always took care of every girl I was with, and you know that, Nico. Every bitch I was with ain't never paid for nothing and did shit.
See.
Yeah.
Yo, I swear, you made my night. You
Am I
was
lying?
else, yo. Nigga, Toy.
I am
Hey,
so
come
done.
get Toy. Come get
I
Toy.
so done with her today.
Swipe your comments to the side so y'all can really see what she's doing.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh my God.
And
I
my
don't even
birthday,
need a drink now. You know what I'm
and my
saying?
birthday next month.
You got to come up here for your birthday, yo. We're going to have you a virtual party. How about that?
I wanted to do a big ass camping trip. That's what I really wanted to do. I wanted to make the white people feel some type of way. I was gonna act like I was drunk and walk through the camping thing in Speedos. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I tell you, you want to have a dope trip on something like that? Rent a house at Deep Creek.
You going where? Where?
Yes, you can. She said, rent a house at Deep Creek.
Yeah,
Deep Creek?
yeah.
Where was
We can
that?
do that. Let's do it this summer. Let's
In
do
Maryland.
it. That's the type of life I'm living.
Yeah, we did that. We had about 18. You talking about fun weekend?
No, I want to do it for a whole week. 7 days. I want to do it for 7 days.
I don't know if you want to do it for 7 days. Shit, the Deep Creek ain't cheap now. Shit.
What? Bro, look at my face. Do I look like I'm paying with my money?
Oh,
Yo, fucking face, yo. I cannot.
Let's go.
I am Nita's child. I am a Nita's child.
Look at. Oh my God,
pay
you
bills. I don't pay commercial
eyeball
fees.
action.
I don't pay commercial fees.
I am so done with y'all tonight.
No, this is her child. Bro. I tell you, this eyeball action.
You're true and true.
Eyeball action. I cannot.
True
And when
true.
she would come in the bungalow, Nita used to be like, really? It used to be so funny because she would go right up there, be hugging up on her mother. Everything used to be so fucking funny.
That's the first love of my life, Nico.
I know you love your mother dearly, dearly. Then she got used to Toy coming out, so she was just like whatever. But yo, it used to be so funny. We
That's my mom.
because Toy,
Like,
she wasn't budging, she wasn't moving,
Nah,
she
I ain't
wasn't
going nowhere.
leaving.
Nope.
Nothing.
And I was underage, and I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
Yes. I'm not going nowhere.
Oh my God, y'all got me cracking up.
Nope. And any money I made and she needed that, I'm giving her that too. That's my mom. That's my first wife. That's my mom.
Yes, you know, she looked just like her mother when she made that face. I'm telling you.
Hey.
Teresa Allen, welcome, honey. So since y'all didn't want to ask, Toy gave y'all a whole segment. Y'all don't want to ask Toy no questions. Yo, Cat, Faith Eyes, I appreciate you because you definitely was coming with the question.
Absolutely.
And you was coming with some good ones too. Huh?
I need my hair your color.
What color you got under there?
I got hair.
Oh, you
Nothing.
You grew your hair back.
It's only the mohawk. Only the mohawk.
Oh, okay.
It's only the mohawk. The sides
right.
ain't growing back. Because my mother ain't grow no hair back. So I ain't growing nothing.
She keeping hers cut, right?
Yeah.
If you ain't her damn friend.
But you gotta start saying to these women, like, you gotta start asking questions like, yo, what's up with the school? Like, why is the school that opened up and all these kids got COVID? What's up with that?
Wait a minute. Agami said, I knew Toy since middle school. I seen and heard enough. I know that's right. I know that's right.
Oh, we in College South, right by Ohio.
Now, what you was saying, Toy? This the after dark, Toy. This is where they supposed to talk nasty. You know, we save all the serious topics for the earlier part. We need them to, you know, ask nasty questions. You know, some raw, unadulterated, unfiltered.
Let's go.
Ish.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. I know they've been wanting to
What's the freakiest thing you've done sexually?
Me? The freakiest thing I ever did was, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was on the airplane, right? And wait, look at this, y'all. It's New Row.
Huh?
New Row right now.
Where they at?
New Row right now. It's a New Row.
That's New Row?
It's New Row.
Where's this at in New Row?
Are y'all okay? Y'all sure?
She said, y'all.
They out there in blankets and shit.
What's
They over here by this college. I don't know, but this is what happens when you try to get an education. Your ass gonna freeze.
What they doing? They protesting?
I don't know what the fuck they doing. They didn't know. They just kept on shrugging their shoulders like, we don't know. But this is why I dropped out of school, because they want to do fire drills in the wintertime. I don't like that shit.
That's probably what that is, too.
You laughing.
That's probably just what that is.
Yep.
Damn fire drill. All right, get back to the what's the freakiest thing you ever done sexually?
Huh? Say it again.
The freakiest thing you ever done sexually.
Oh yeah. So I was on the plane, right? So boom, the bitch was the one to have sex on the plane. The girl wanted to do something freaky on the plane, but I'm scared of heights. So I was just like, I'm not with that. So as soon as the plane landed, you know how they getting everybody off the plane?
Yeah.
I ate her pussy in the seat. They start screaming, Captain, Captain. I was like, that's me. I just put my arm up. I was just I pat myself on the back the way I eat the butt. I eat that butt. I eat it. Like, I'm nice at what I do. Nah, look at my teeth. Nah, for real, look at my teeth.
Said, please don't
Look
get
at my
us
teeth.
started.
I got good teeth. Like, I does this shit. I does this.
Oh my God.
You know what I hate? You know what I hate? After I eat it and it's dumb good, they start acting like we married. Oh, don't look at that bitch. Then I gotta start going to I gotta start acting like they police officers. This is my First Amendment. It's my first and my fourth and my Fifth Amendment. Like,
what is your worst oral experience you had?
seriously? I was gonna eat this girl's pussy, I was enemies with. I was enemies with her. We was gonna have sex. I was gonna eat her pussy, and when I put my I strapped up first and put my strap in. When I came out, everything was white, and I'd never seen that before, and it freaked me out. But I found out it was a yeast infection.
Oh no.
It wasn't a bad experience. It was just an experience I never ever, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Oh, that's not my worst. No, it's not. My worst experience is when I went to go fuck a bitch, and she was like finger pop her, and my whole hand went in. And I was just like, you know, like, because my mom always told me, like, if a girl wants you to put her hands on, it's unsanitary. So I never did that. So when she talked me into that, I was drunk. I was fucked up. I did it, and once my wrists got wet, I left.
What? So once your wait, did y'all hear that? She was in wrist deep.
Yeah, I was done with that. All my worst sexual experiences is from Mount Vernon.
Well, that's where you started, right? I mean, we
No,
have the good and the bad.
the first girl I ever had sex with was from Harlem. This African girl named Vashti.
Ooh.
That's where everybody got it wrong. By the time I had sex with Vashti, everybody's calling Sheila a hoe because that was my first girlfriend because she had a gap. But she wasn't a hoe by then. She's a hoe after that. She's a hoe. Not a hoe. She just, I feel like Sheila's a nigga. Like the way niggas do girls, that's the way she did niggas. Or bitches. That's just the way she did them. So, yeah.
Wow.
That was my first heartbreak. Sheila
Really?
was my first. Yeah. It wasn't really Sheila. It was really Shorty. Shorty was my first heartbreak. Vashti was my first reality that I had to realize. Yeah, I'm from Mount Vernon, but you don't get everything you just want. Like, one thing about the way y'all raise us in Mount Vernon is we mixed with the whites on the up north side, and then we got the Bronx right there. So y'all teach us to be gangster, but y'all also teach us to be respectful. You get what I'm saying? So shit just be going like sideways, and women go from the Bronx and then to Mount Vernon, so they're looking at us to be like the Bronx, and they get a rude awakening and shit go wrong. Because people be thinking Mount Vernon, one thing about Mount Vernon niggas, they're not whores. They really not. They station. Women are smarter than Mount Vernon niggas.
Do y'all
All
agree
women.
with that
I don't give a
statement or
fuck what they
disagree?
say.
See, I can't make
If
an
you say the
assessment
right
on that.
thing, you touch them the right way, you can get whatever you want out of them for them 24 hours. They don't realize who you are until it becomes into that 48 hour. Then that 72 hour, they telling all their niggas, but damn that 72 hour hit, all the bitches already know. And your bitch know. So what I be wanting Mount Vernon niggas to understand is sometimes that pussy ain't worth it. Do what I do, jerk off. I got the XXNX porn website. I pay for that shit every month. Because I had to realize, all right, having sex with everybody ain't cheating, but your feelings and emotions is. And if women think you're cheating or you're taking something away from them, this is their feelings and emotions. Why keep hurting them like that? So I sat the fuck down.
Oh, shit.
And me sitting down, I don't realize half of the bitches I fuck ain't even gay.
That part.
And then the ones that still is gay, and then the ones that still wives is my old friends that hate me, but y'all marry my exes.
Wow. Wait. Rewind to let them come down. What you say?
My old chicks, my exes, ended up because I was never the AG. I never knew that I was gay. My mother never did that to me. So I always lived my life regular. I dated girls. My mom made me feel like that's regular. She never made me feel no way. So every girl I brought to Mount Vernon, every girl I dated in Mount Vernon, nobody dated them until I got with them.
Oh, wow.
And that's point blank, period. Whoever else did something different, we good. They don't have no problem with me, and I ain't got no problem with nobody.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's basically how it goes. But I realize I can't blame nobody for that, because that's one thing about Mount Vernon. We 4 square miles, but we one family. We go to the Bronx, they dumb as fuck. We come upstate, they racist as fuck. So when people be like, "Oh, why y'all dating each other?" and like in the gay world, we don't have nothing else. We not going to the city because they got HIV. Like, no, for real. So that's why I be trying to tell niggas, like, y'all gotta respect the gays that's here. The reason why we here,
it's HIV right here in this town.
Not for.
Hello? I'm like, hello, like I'm on the phone. Wait, look, can you look? Where's Toy? Look, Toy done froze, look. I need a screenshot.
Her mouth wide open.
And you got a screenshot? Ah, damn.
Yeah, I got it.
You frozen. Yo, y'all. Oh my God.
Too funny.
It was that.
Boy,
Yes.
too funny. I am too
Who
done.
came here? Somebody just came here. Wait, that's my phone. Was that too fresh? If that's too fresh, what's up? Too fresh? Who next? Who want to get in the hot seat? I got. How many minutes I got? I got 10 minutes. I think we good after Toy Toy, right?
Child.
I can't wait to go back and see what I missed. OMG. Look, y'all in here heavy. This was dope. Same time next week, huh?
I said that shit was too funny. That damn toy is too damn funny.
What?
Shit.
Same time, same page next week.
Motherfuckers in Mount Vernon, y'all better go check your women.
Right. I will be here. Don't forget, go to my like page, chopping it up with Cherry Poppins, and hit that like, follow, share the live, whatever. Same time next week, 9 o'clock. God willing, Godspeed. Listen, this was fun. Y'all, people, oh my gosh. I wonder if I should leave with something. Oh, I know.
All right, good people. Love y'all. Until next week. I'm still here. You're still here.
Oh, man. I'm stuck. You asked that first question again. You going? Oh, you going. All right. Yeah, y'all. I appreciate all of y'all coming through, holding it down, and all that. Next week, I'll be here at 9 o'clock. Don't forget, share the live. Go over to my like page. Click like, follow, share. That's all. I'll probably leave y'all with a couple of these. No. Can't do that. Anyway, I was going to leave y'all with a little. Leave y'all, please. I'm so lost right now. I can't stop. Make a request. Well, anyway, I'm not gonna play anything. I'm just gonna get up off of here. Listen, y'all, thanks again for tuning in. Be well to yourself, be well to others. May you all be blessed and covered throughout your night. Talk to y'all in the AM. Godspeed. One love. Later.